Okay, well, I will be right back. If we get to continue, we'll see what's happened.
Did the Germans know about this?
And it's just
hey,
waiting on Uhu, so.
Is Leverkusen in the Pokal?
We already played the Pokal match.
Did we?
Yeah.
We've all gaslighted ourselves to think that it didn't happen, but in fact it did.
I look forward to the next 3 or 4 times we're gonna have this conversation in the next 5 minutes.
But Dunn did not host too good at the
And
end.
Leverkusen is in the Pokal.
Did they win their match? I don't remember.
I'm so mad at Hertha Berlin for double
assume
playing
they
me.
Because they
I'm
were
like
playing
90% sure
Nuremberg,
I
so-
exited the game before the Pokal match.
I definitely did.
I like that my
Yeah.
press is calling out Habeas for playing foreign players.
Fuck Makoka.
I don't remember losing on penalties.
Okay, I'm proud to announce that Leverkusen are in the Pokal. They beat Nuremberg 5-0. Patrick Schick scored 4 times. In about 12 minutes. Also, Uhu, I don't think you should be allowed to sign this player. I think only Villarreal should be allowed to sign this player.
Oh, yeah.
Also, Karmik, you were definitely here during the Pokal match.
I remember nothing about the Pokal match.
Okay.
It happened after the session ended, so no one remembers it. It happened, but it's memory hold.
And as we know, remembering is hell dumping, so do not do that. It's unacceptable.
Remembering is hell dumping. Many people.
Karmik has his mod voice on right now as he says this.
Remembering is the organic version of scrolling up, which you should never do.
Exactly.
What is hell dumping? Is this the new gaslighting?
No, this is old
Oh,
gaslighting.
this is old.
This was the original gaslighting.
I see.
I believe this was
was
when
this was
Something Awful had a forum dedicated to if someone did some crazy shit online, you could post that the people doing that and then get them banned forever or something like that. I'm not allowed to remember because hell dumping is illegal. And
Yes,
remembering is hell
obviously.
dumping.
Wait, the
Remember-
Berlin Bochum match was 3-2?
Yeah, I got so hopeful during that fucking thing. And then
It's the hope that kills you.
Yeah.
I mean, I was playing a partially rotated team.
Cool.
Like really just the
But, I mean,
the-
also we just gave up 2 goals at the
the
end.
most assholish response you could ever say in that.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm not.
Oh, yeah,
So
that makes
hard,
it
you
all better.
guys.
Like I'm just telling you like I see. I'm just telling you like I see. 'cause that was-
Look, Rogue sounded shocked, so I was explaining, like.
Yeah, I'm not having too good of a season. I'm hoping just to stay out of relegation.
I mean, Hertha at home only winning 3-2 over Bochum is pretty surprising to me. If it was away, sure.
Yeah,
but
I mean, Bochum. We went up 3-0, and Bochum got 2 goals towards the end. One was an own goal, but still.
I hope you get the hell out of the 1 league. We did 2 streamers for 1 league, too much. 1 streamer for each league is perfect.
Yeah, we should make you two do some kind of tournament every year to see which of you actually gets to remain in the Bundesliga.
Am I going
It's going to
to
be great when you're champions and runners up, and
Well-
you relegated.
Am I going? Oh, wait.
I wouldn't mind going down to 2, but I just don't know what would happen to my team because, so many guys are just here because I am in the Bundesliga.
You just have to sign new worse guys.
That's pretty much it.
You just gotta. You just gotta.
Oh no!
You just gotta be successful in the Bundesliga with Oblitz players.
Guys, I have bad news. Kevin Struman is dead.
I'm shocked. I'm blown away by this.
He's just dead.
Great
He hung
media
himself.
moment.
He's out for 10
Apparently,
months.
according to the media, I'm performing miracles 1860 Munchkin to have them in 5th. So.
And apparently he's
And
gonna
didn't
retire.
At least like one spot above the relegation playoff last season or something. Or is that 2 years ago?
That was. That was.
That was at a different club first.
Different club, yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
That's with the team no longer appearing in the Bundesliga 2 after I left them.
Fair enough.
How many more matches do we have in this group stage shit for the Champions League?
There's like 12 matches, dude.
It's fucking crazy. Dude.
Yeah, I hate
Group stage is
my
8
first year in
matches.
Europe,
Can
and I
we
hate
get
this.
can we get Ito's team changed to International
Inter
München?
Blue Lock.
International Munchen would actually go kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm afraid you already have a major senior affiliate. I can't give you that. Goodness.
You should. I think you deserve it.
Only if you first tell Uhu to go to hell.
I tell you to go to hell all the time.
This time,
What did I
to
do?
feeling. You're his parent club.
Listen, the last time I seriously told
Last I
Uhu to,
checked.
the last time I seriously told Uhu to go to hell, I got banned from this Discord. So.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Arnaud Tenas now knows how to speak fluent German.
You're welcome. Also,
I'm the one who
that
sent
is-
him on the fucking course.
Yeah, I'm still taking credit. He's been on loan for a year and he'll be on loan for a year and a half here.
Based.
Will I have successfully become one of his favorite people by then? Probably. Oh, already am. I'm his only favorite personnel.
I guess he didn't like the Barcelona B manager or whoever.
There was that blow up with the cloning facility. I can understand not vibing with it.
Man, I love to get my twos training reports because every so often it's like, who the fuck is Mohammed? And it turns out I just have this 22-year-old Djibouti international in my twos.
Oh hell yeah!
That was what it was like for
Oh, and
the
I signed him
first
from America.
the first like 2 years of this club. I kept getting reports about all these youth players that I had ignored because I looked over them at the start of the save and like, this guy's dog shit. I don't care about him.
Yeah, a
and
lot of
leave
my
when his
bulk
contract
buys are
expires.
coming home to roost.
All of your choices are coming home to roost.
Well, like,
To be fair, I do still get that with some of the worst people in my youth intake who I just signed because fuck it, why not? But
well, it's a mistake I make every single iteration of FM, right? Which is I sign people who I know aren't going to join the club for 2 years, and then by the time they arrive, they're like they already weren't particularly great, and now they're shite. You know,
they
Yes,
spent
the
2
standard
years
of the
not
league has gone up.
developing. And
well, it's more like the standard of what I expect of them has now increased massively.
This is
It's
why
been
that,
2 years in the blue lock division.
this will never
Look,
happen
look.
in the higher Northern League.
Just
we'll
got
never
up.
have this problem. Welcome home, Cecil. You didn't miss any matches.
I was actually wrong. The game was from yesterday or from last session. It was we had to go through the tick, so you've missed nothing.
Phew.
Literally, Cecil, because I'm fucking with my lineup in preparation to play you, you got here in time.
You're a beautiful bastard. I love you.
Uhu did the
Can't
Cecil
believe-
thing.
can't
It's the
believe-
beautiful synchronicity.
Wait, no.
My team is still so fucking dead, and I don't understand it. It's
Club World Cup,
Are you
baby.
resting them or are you still training?
I'm resting, dude. That's the thing. I'm resting them, but they're like fucking dead.
I don't know.
I mean, is it like
Your
kids?
sucks, sir.
I guess is my first question.
Nah, the senior
Oh.
team.
No, I
Oh,
mean,
he
like, as in,
lost
are
the
they
Club
very?
World Cup.
I'm playing kids is the thing. Like I'm having to rotate the
And is,
squad.
is,
although-
is it then who- the
I don't
kids
think
who
he's
play?
fucked, considering he still hasn't lost a
Or
match
retired
since
ones.
the Club World Cup final.
Just goes to show he's not the best club in the world, eh? Fucking owned. Take that.
I'm sure he'll be crying into his beer after a withering barrage of insult like that.
Good.
It is the culture of the game.
It's a funny old game.
And that's why
Yeah.
we get buried in the vault in this town for 10,000 years until we become slightly less toxic.
There's a decent chance within this week I'm gonna have to have a 16-year-old as my striker.
Good.
Can you make sure it's against me at least?
I call that Tuesday.
It might be, dude. I play you in a week. Like,
I know.
It's insane how just
What's your
tired my fucking
European
team is.
match?
I can't wait for
Atletico
your
Madrid.
second half season.
Oh, nice. Okay, I'm glad it's someone good at least.
Like, typically I like to keep at least my bench like fresh, right? Because I play Gegenpress, but even my bench is like fucking exhausted.
Real talk. You need a slower paced version of your game.
Yeah.
That's literally what you need. Like when you're playing like fucking Bielefeld or whatever, you probably don't need to come out the traps at 90 miles an hour.
To quote the greatest manager that we're all
He
familiar
can
with,
score 7
Mark
goals
White,
though.
sometimes you just have to go to a back four and look like shit for 60 minutes, you know?
That is a fucking.
Unironically, this
Good
season,
quote.
because I feel like Hertha, I feel like there's a chance we're gonna be tied at the end. That's why I've been going so hard to have my fucking.
Oh yeah,
goal
but then you only need to
be
do that when
insane.
you're like less than 15 goals ahead of Visk, surely. Like,
Yeah, I guess
you
I
know,
can tone the pace
you don't
down.
need to rack up the score too high.
I hope
I
Gladbach
feel,
wins the league.
I feel like worrying about goal differential is just not worth it. Like,
This is just me setting up for my win on goal differential. At the end
I will
of the
just
season.
point out that if at any point during the season you drop a single point because you were trying for goal difference, then that is worth more than any amount of goal difference.
yeah,
That is
exactly.
true.
Oh, dude, Orman, he's back from being dead. He's back from when he was killed. That's exciting.
Speaking of being
right,
dead,
because
we
of
are doing some rotation today.
This is the week I get to play a 5 jumping reach center back on my bench because of injuries. I'm just completely out of center backs at this point.
That's powerful.
Look,
I
you don't need to
can't believe
fucking-
you signed Gary
More powerful
Neville.
than he is.
You don't need to fucking jump to play center back.
You-
The funny thing is, I signed him as a left back, except he's even worse at left back than he is at center back, despite the 5 jumping reach.
The Maxine's LaCroix just came to me and was pissed that he's not playing enough.
Maxine's LaCroix.
He's mad that he's not getting star player minutes. It's like, dude, I'm playing you as much as you fucking can. You're
The
exhausted.
star player is like bugged because they think they have to play every game, but their fitness can't actually cope with playing every game because they're human beings.
Yeah.
I guess it's meant to be some kind of commentary on self-destruction from Miles. I have to
Yeah, that's
imagine.
definitely.
No, just a
I think they
ridiculous
just programmed
oversight.
the game
From,
wrong.
yeah, no, it's
Commentary.
definitely
ridiculous meme.
it's definitely a commentary. It's Miles is a very deep thinker, so you have to.
You
give
know
him
what?
Yeah, you know this because he's a Watford fan.
credit. I forgot he's a Watford fan.
It's true. That's canon.
I'm gonna be very happy knowing he's miserable when they come 15th this season.
Have you not ever wondered why half the FM demonstrations use Watford as an
I
example?
thought it was just because of a sponsorship thing, like Wimbledon.
That's why
Yeah.
they sponsor Watford.
Karmic,
It's,
I'm just establishing my cope in advance, which is I had to rotate heavily for this because my team's exhausted.
By the way, today's the
They,
biggest day of
sponsor
the season.
AFC
I'm
Wimbledon
playing
for a while.
Colne.
That is,
hope
yeah.
you
This
told-
is we have got an Ito Derby.
I feel like I have a very mixed legacy in the city of Cologne.
No, I think it's only bad.
No, because Victoria Colne, I did wonders.
You
I-
come
I-
up on
And,
a
and then you
like,
abandoned them for the new project.
I had shit to do, you know.
you come up as the answer to a lot of really fiddly pub quiz questions. about
Yeah.
football.
There's an entire category, and it really nobody feels good.
Who has the best and worst 10-game streaks in the Bundesliga?
Who has made the 5 best signings for Colne and the 5 worst signings for Colne?
Yeah, you know, it's a very dualistic view of your time, you know.
Listen, it's you could
There's
even say
demiurge and then there's this mad
it's
opponent.
bipolar in nature.
Hot damn.
Whose striker has the worst
only
stroke goal
Why
drought?
you aren't the most hated man in Cold is because Lemony showed up, got Cold relegated,
I
and
never got
still
Cold
has not
relegated.
gotten fired.
Yeah,
Have they employed a starting goalkeeper yet?
I don't think so.
So when I played them, they did call up their 17-year-old from the 2 league, from
That's
the 2s club, but it's still like miles below what they should be playing.
It's basically a grad out player, like at that point.
Hey, what happens if a club gets relegated to the division their 2s is in?
The 2s get
2s get
relegated.
relegated.
And the twos get kicked out.
Normally, a lot of leagues have a spacing where they have to be more than one apart, and if they got relegated to where they were within that spacing, the 2s would get relegated before they actually ended up in the same division.
I'm honestly not sure how it works in this mod below, like, you know, the fact that you can't have any in the Bundesliga 2 or above. Because I've definitely seen clubs in my single player save where the 2s are like the division below.
Florian Wirtz is looking forward to his battle
3 Liga and their 2s are in the regional divisions. I'm fairly
with Mihailo Mudryk.
I don't know if that's reality because the mod is a bit odd.
I think the rule, at least in the mod, is just the only rule is they can't be in the same division, and the 2s teams can't get above the 3rd.
I think the ideal bug would be if it just terminated the link between your teams, but you stayed in the same league. That would be awesome. If that happened legitimately, like let's say if Orblit, because he always talks about his 2s, got relegated, I would take over his 2s at that point, and we would have a
They'd get promoted above me. And
yeah,
I would be very upset.
Then you could set up a feeder link in the opposite direction.
Yeah, it would be a beautiful thing.
So your club becomes a life form because it can reproduce now.
Oh shit! Almost forgot to move the 5 crossing center back to fullback instead of wing back on attack.
I will say, if you do want an interesting concept in Spain, what happens if Barcelona get relegated and Barca B are top of the league? I believe what happens is Barca B would get promoted because they wouldn't be in the same league then. Although I guess then they would just change all the Barca B branding to Barca 1 branding and just pretend it didn't happen.
Move all the players between the 2
Yeah,
clubs.
like
the players would be owned by the same club, so like the club is.
You know,
I meant in the sense of like who's registered for which competition.
Yeah, that's.
I think honestly that's probably how Barca are gonna get out of the. That's their next trick, their next lever, when they get a 70-point deduction. Or something.
Barrow, come on, man. The goal was wide open for you. Use your left foot.
There was a defender on top of him, and Tenos was there.
If he used his opposite foot, he could have tapped that in.
I would like to announce.
Unless he
by the
tried
way,
to use his right foot, which is where all the defense was.
Colne are playing a fucking diamond against me.
Karmic, look, it's your favorite moment. Look at Ambush Alert.
Good, yeah, I love him. I'm glad.
That error.
Joao Gomez for the
I
first
can't even
goal
tell was that
against
onside. Yeah, that looked weird.
Yeah, but the error from my guy there.
Why
It's
was
just embarrassing.
why
I just saw
Tavi
a
at the
kind
back
of goal
post,
I've never
given
seen
that
before.
Tavi is not a tall guy?
That was offside.
Yeah.
That wasn't even close.
Fucking hell.
I will say this FC Colne team, they're still very good at attacking.
Oh, nice.
They're still really, really good at attacking. So I see now how they win games.
Do they still win games?
Yes.
They're not winning the way they should be. They should be like either first or second, but they're like I think 8th or so right now, and it's because they are just out qualitying at like
that was
5 or
off
6
the corner
positions.
woodwork. Fucker. Son of a bitch.
I just had one of those goals where they almost fucked it, but they managed to recover at the last second.
Okay, this is a 2-star Israeli goalkeeper. I'm turning on shoot on sight. I'm choosing to believe that this will work.
We're testing the keeper.
Yeah.
In a string. What the hell? It's not the ring.
Oh my god. What a fucking
How do your guys
goal
do
kick.
that? No, but how do you get the guys to steal the ball that aggressively?
That's gegenpressing. That's literally what gegenpressing means.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Sometimes you set your team to gegenpress and they just don't seem to do it.
Yeah.
And then
that's my
other
problem.
games you gegenpress perfectly and it's amazing and you wonder why the fuck don't you guys do that every game?
God, I wish I had a clip of that, man.
That was that was a shot, I guess.
Ben?
So Milan Duric just scored his 4th goal for me, which is more than any other manager has managed to get him, any human managers managed in this league so far.
Shark again to score more.
You're just built different.
No, I just
alma
think
mater is considered to be the 5th best penalty taker on my team.
There we go. Oh,
Karmic? It's your
Thing is, I
regular
suppose.
Luca Ambrose update. He has now scored a goal. Lovely wee thing.
Alright, Bischoff
yeah,
almost
okay.
scored the greatest chip I've ever seen, but he did not score it.
Love to give up a pen in the like stoppage time.
That's the best time to give up then.
Halftime stoppage time.
Got Jed Spence coming on. Let's go.
Shit's good.
Middlesbrough legend Jed Spence.
Middlesbrough legend Jed Spence. Guy who was not on the pitch for some reason. Thanks staff picking the 4-4-2. Philip Krostev. So it's time. It's game time.
Guess who just scored against me for Colne?
good job, guys.
Adam
You are
Armstrong.
not immune. Ito, are you not immune?
I am not immune to Adam Armstrong. Oh, dude. It feels bad. It feels bad when it happens to me. It's really funny when it happens to other people. Oh.
Oh my god.
He had to
Why?
be offside.
Why? Like, genuinely. It keeps happening
Yeah.
where... It keeps happening where just, like... We are making the Frutos look like he's a fucking world beater.
The Frutos has been really fucking good for me this season, I will say.
Yeah, but every highlight has been somebody making the dumbest pass
Also-
ever to Meyer.
Shouts out to Rodrigo Ribeiro having a hat trick, 2 of which were disallowed.
Yeah, 2 of which were rightly disallowed too.
Yeah, though he was miles offside both times. I'm not disputing.
I offer my shouts out to Colombo and Rickoff having a combined, like having an average of 6.4.
That's another match.
How do you miss that, Mudry?
It's Mudrik.
Yeah.
Oh, I just please, can I please give me a cup of prospect?
Fuck
All right.
off, guys.
All right, cool. Or Columbo, or a one more thing.
The fuck did my midfield do then?
I have the overload.
You had a negative overload of 4 players. Like, what?
Oh fuck. You injured Wirtz.
Rip. Whatever happened to my boy that I told you?
Which one? Johan? Lindstrom, he's injured.
Fucking kidding me, guys? Are you fucking kidding me? It's absolutely fucking unreal.
Yeah, that is actually like.
What happened?
I just got absurdly FM'd, including a goal literally at the last second of the match to lose.
Fuck.
If it makes you feel any better, Rogue, I applied the tactical points that you made last time we talked about this game, and I beat Freiburg. So, thanks. Unironically, that seems to have worked.
Hades isn't even here.
I know, but I was still expecting to get stomped. We have been very leaky at the back. I've made some changes. We're only conceding 2 goals a game, and I call that progress.
I don't know what they think they're doing.
They go for the through ball.
7 saves.
That it's moronic. Why are they doing that?
This was one of the most my playing style games. I tried to make changes without actually thinking about them. Those changes fucked up. I conceded a goal. I went back to my devil 4 diamond 2.
94 minutes in, a Mines player gets a straight red.
Barkardov, yeah.
He just wants to beat the traffic home.
Very annoying game. Fucking Bulat. I hate that bitch. It's a good thing I plan on selling him.
Oh man, Ito, you got Adam Armstrong and Jan Thielman.
It's, I don't know why they're so mad at me. I didn't do anything
Don't
wrong.
underestimate Ismail Sarr. He's also quite good.
I didn't sign him. That's not Ismail Sarr, by the way. That's Pepe Metal Sarr.
Fuck's sake.
Racist.
How there's not allowed for people to have more than... Like, this is why Brazilians do nicknames.
Yeah.
Alright, we should just make that mandatory for all football and culture.
I can't believe that Ito, you are not a Adam Armstrong favored personnel.
I was, but I signed him, but then I left the same season I signed him.
You see, he doesn't know.
He doesn't. Adam Armstrong isn't aware.
It's a different multiverse,
He's unaware of the backstory.
Do you think this bit will ever get old? Like, do you think if in the next game I sign Adam Armstrong, it won't be funny anymore?
I mean, it depends if there's any an appropriate signing or not. In which case,
the next game is going to be in the Italian Women's League. So
yeah,
excuse me, the Italian women's semi-professional divisions.
Yes. Sorry, my mistake.
The purest form.
Like if I'm Palermo Women's and I sign Adam Armstrong, that'd probably be funny.
Like, yeah, that would be very funny.
Also, whenever I think of the Italian league, I think of he is an Irishman out of control.
Out of control.
How is the game still on 76 minutes?
It's a Uhu season.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
I'm not having a nice day. Well, yeah,
What do you think
Well,
of
at
our
least you
pro
made it
Irish
in time for the game.
Yeah.
it's true. I can't blame my system manager for this though.
Valid.
Have you considered just blaming them anyway?
Gotta be honest about things.
Do
That's
you?
true. Mark White says that all the time.
Mark White does say that constantly.
Like, what was that? Like, how are your players everywhere always?
Gegenpress.
How do they do that? No, I understand the Gegenpress.
They
I'm
just
trying to
want it more.
Gegenpress. And
Well,
I guess they want it more.
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
Also-
it's a question of stamina, especially at this point in the game.
We're looking at similar sheets of stamina.
So Eintracht Frankfurt has like probably the third best squad in the league, and the second best player squad.
It's also not the whole story. It's, work rate, all of these things. Like, there's literally articles about how to select for Gegenpress players that I and ironically suggest you look at, because it will give you a better understanding of what Uhu is actually doing.
I might have to.
Which is finding all the guys who know how to run real hard.
I might have
and
to
run
learn
real
more
hard.
about this game in order to be good at it, and that bothers me.
It's basically what I'm going with this, Cecil.
I don't like learning.
Self-improvement is the only path.
I promised I wouldn't do any more homework.
Well, I'm setting you some.
I know. I
expect a 10-page essay on the last, let's say, 6 months of official FM blog posts on my desk next Friday.
It's going to be the cut and paste network connectivity improvement.
So help me God, if you get an AI to write this, I will know.
But yeah, basically,
Also, you
I
can
built a system and then I bought players to fit that system very hard. I didn't just buy like randomly.
Almost all of FM success is this. It's knowing what you want to do and getting the best people at that specific thing. Or
The
those
rest of the
specific thing.
success is being a lower league club and just buying
Sorry,
really good players and forcing a
I was
tactic
trying
that
to
makes them
resolve
work.
this player's issue, and it's really funny that I have an option to promise to play him in the cup when we've been knocked out of the cup.
Well, I mean, how are you talking to a player right now? Aren't you in a match? Verdon.
Talking to a player during a match would be amazing.
I
had the email to talk to them. They were playing for like 20 hours.
I know, but you still got caught out, Verdon. You chose your moment unwisely.
I respect the hustle.
I think his
I don't
rules
respect
justify
getting
my
off.
decisions.
Also, Andy, excuse me, what the fuck is this training schedule? I have a game on Wednesday, and the AI somehow picked a training schedule that has like endurance, resistance, and quickness in the next 3 days. We are not fucking doing that.
See,
Excuse me.
if I'm massively tryharding, I will make a secondary 2 games a week training schedule.
Well, this is not my training schedule. This is one that the AI picked.
Yeah. They are bad.
I'm starting to think that.
Well, I mean, they're only bad once you start going min-maxing. It's perfectly serviceable.
Apparently, the fans also want to sign Rehus. So
I mean,
you know.
having my players do a bunch of intensive physical training
Well,
in the
yeah,
middle
yeah,
of a fucking 3
Yeah,
game
I'm pretty sure you can
stretch
come up
is
with
not
something better than
serviceable.
that. I'm sure you can come up with something better.
Well, no, that's the type of thing that led to Cecil's first firing.
Oh yeah. At least the new guy managed to right the ship after the previous clown nearly sank it. Must have got a real specialist.
I now see why I won that match. I would have ended up with negative goal difference.
The stabilizers are kicking.
perfectly balanced.
Also, I'm just going to call this now. I think we can all feel confident in this. Union Berlin and Arminia Bielefeld are both going down. Extremely. Extremely.
I don't know.
yeah.
I'm about to play
Absolutely.
Arminia Bielefeld or maybe a week after. I don't remember. Oh no, I'm playing them next Saturday, and they're definitely winning that match with how my team's playing at the moment.
I'm
Oh,
honestly,
yeah,
The
I-
Union Berlin goal difference is actually insane.
Yeah.
I
I'm
am a
honestly really scared of
third-
Bielefeld because they beat me 5-3 last year.
I am
Like-
a third of Arminia Bielefeld's points.
That's fucked up. To be fair, they just drew with Werder, so
Another real team.
I only scored 2 against Bielefeld, which feels bad.
Oh god, my assistant coach is saying we're
Okay.
confident that we're going up. He's ruining things.
Oh, yeah, why would
Somebody
your
stop
ass
him.
man say that? Stop him.
Zlatan just said that we're a team of sharks.
I mean that is the kind of thing I would expect him to say. So honestly,
Yeah,
good
I
job with him.
mean,
I mean, honestly, from Zoltan, wow, I can never pronounce his
Oh,
name
boy.
right. Every time I say it, I
I
manage to
just
say it
noticed
terribly.
my
Isn't
next
that Power
opponent
Rangers, bro?
is... There you go.
My board is concerned by the number of goals conceded when playing in the style that I play.
Oh, I mean they've got to complain about something, surely.
Mhm.
Really, they had to find something.
I'm going to the Umbrella Corporation headquarters. Just call me Leon S. Kennedy.
Fun fact. At the bottom of the Europa League table, with no points and minus 13 goals, is my Serbian feeder team. Name I don't know how to pronounce, but the second bit is Beograd.
Oh, you're fucked.
Oh my god, they're
Ito is
just not gonna
definitely
get.
for me.
They're
Oh,
just nobody
He's
in
got
the
to see your
two,
points in.
There's no
Okay.
Bundesliga 2 games until the window.
no
they're-
two Liga team gonna play.
You know what I'm most mad about?
Again.
I think I'm just mad that Uhu managed to make Mihailo.
I mean, I wanted to
Mudryk
tell
work.
you that he's fucked because we just upgraded our training facilities.
Why is that surprising?
In
Mudryk is
time.
really good in FM.
Yeah, in FM.
So it's not surprising at all.
I don't know.
Oh wait,
Like,
we
it's
do
just- I've-
we
you know,
do
he's-
have one more
crap, I
Bundesliga
know.
2 game on the 20th.
Yes.
We just don't have one next week. Thank goodness.
Also, in fairness to him, he was crap playing at Chelsea, which was a complete and utter clusterfuck. And like,
that's
you could have plugged literally any player in the world into that club, and they would have looked shit. So
I guess that makes sense.
I have a forward who could be considered a fine prospect.
Mine is a half-star poor intake. Everybody is rated E.
Damn.
Oh, it's
Hell,
previews,
I'm
right?
glad.
E for everyone.
Mine's a bit meh.
It's
It's a
fine.
meh year for me.
Mine is rated as a good intake, but there's only one player who has
I've had
anything
the
positive.
best you've take I've ever had in this game so far. The highest rating is a C.
I've abandoned all hope for youth intakes. I'm just gonna buy players. Fuck
It's
it.
all relative. Llama, Verde.
In the end, they're not actually that reliable because they're really broad pictures of what will turn out to be one or two good players who can either themselves be quite good or for whatever reason just straight up unworkable. You know,
I-
like that includes the 5-star regen with one determination, as well as the sneakily actually kind of good guys. You
I
know,
think
it's
the-
subjective. You can't tell till you see it.
I'm the player with 0 determination.
I'm afraid it's literally impossible, Carly. You are required to have at least one determination. And you can't stop me from insisting on this because you don't have very high determination. So, kind of wraps that up.
Well,
Got you
yeah.
there.
What can I say?
All of that was basically to console myself about the fact that I've got the sneaking feeling that I have a shit intake.
I mean, welcome to the club.
I mean, I think mine is going to be mediocre, but I hold out hope that I maybe have like one good player from it.
Exactly.
I
That's
have
the only
not
way to
had
live.
I have not had any successful intake players.
I mean, my first
what's
intake
our
produced
fucked up
literally like
schedule
a
this week?
world-class potential player,
Wednesday,
so I
Saturday?
can't complain too much.
I mean, it's always Wednesday,
But it's a
Saturday for
league
you and
game.
stuff. Yeah, because
Pisses
somebody's
me off because I'm not usually
Yeah.
forced to play league. Like,
like
You're
whoever it
playing
is you're
with
playing
Spotify.
will be forced to like reschedule.
Dortmund.
Whatever.
Okay, that's fine.
So
Yeah,
the real
could be
fuck
Europe, could
thing
be-
is that on the 16th, I'm playing Werder in a league match on Tuesday.
Yeah, I don't think we ever
Oh,
did.
fuck.
that.
Playing against Uhu for the Pokal.
Thank you for the warning that there's going to be a Tuesday game someday.
Oh, I'm playing
I'm not
Leipzig.
sure I'm ready for it.
Whatever.
I once again have back-to-back games against Dortmund, like every season.
Simply learn.
Want to trade?
No. If I'm gonna lose to Uhu, it can at least be in the final again.
All right, I'm glad you said it because I did. Because it felt like it was going to be meaner if I said it.
I mean, it felt like it's kind of an obvious joke at this point.
This is true. He's won the Pokal twice.
And I've been runner-up in the Pokal once, runner-up in the league last season.
Oh my god,
forbid you
someone
might
wants
actually
to
lose a
buy
match this
Hoppe.
season.
It's been known to happen.
Is it an American team? Because they're normally really aggressive about
Someone
wanting to
in
buy American
championship.
players.
Except for the good American players.
There's no such thing as a good American player.
Yes, there is. Joe Scally.
He's a delusion of yours.
Rotundo is a good American player.
You're in the Bundesliga too. You're not allowed to say.
His name is Rotundo.
Hendrick is a good American player. Brackets Latin
Well-
American definition.
You know, it's just it makes complete sense. He's probably actually playing by his footballing name of Wyatt.
Hendrick, let's see how good he is when he's 21. He has no knee cartilage left. Okay.
Been saying.
I don't think I can remove that with the editor specifically.
you can. I'll show you.
Oh, you can.
I would rather you didn't, personally.
I know. And
You have
yet,
to
here we
right
are.
click for the go down the drop down menus until you find remove skin remove cartilage.
Yeah, you enter surgery mode and it's like operation. You start pulling parts out.
do you have
the game
European
I would-
games on Wednesday?
We don't
Yeah.
have any
Yep.
games after those though. It's just hell.
Well,
do.
no, Bundesliga still has games. Bundesliga
Yes,
2
Judo
does
doesn't have
not.
games. We have a
Bundesliga 2 does actually have one more game on the 20th, but I missed.
Interesting.
food.
Yeah. It's me versus Munchen and Ito.
Yeah, this is about to be hell. I have a game Wednesday, then I have Hertha Saturday, and then I have Dortmund on fucking Tuesday.
I'm telling you now, Verdon, we're not playing this game until Monday.
Mhm.
So
Mm-hmm. It is Monday.
No. That game's
no, we're
Armin?
not
That
playing
game's
this game
happening-
till next Monday.
That game's happening on Thursday of next week.
It's all right.
Oh, but are you ready? We just upgraded our training facilities in time.
Oh, I'm gonna lose for sure.
Fuck me,
Yeah.
man. This is not the time to get injured.
Hope everyone's ready for January 1st.
I'm never ready. Scouts think I should sign Endrick.
Big if true.
He's shite. Or he will be. One of the two.
I'll
Shite.
give them to you for the bargain price of 300 million euros.
Once Oblet gets the Jeremy Doku Aston Villa jersey,
Actually, we will be getting to
I
this.
probably
game
will
because,
go back, yes.
Our game happens before the January window.
That's interesting, Verdant. What happens on Wednesday?
What happens on Wednesday?
The beautiful European games.
What's Europe?
The Europe Cups don't exist. No.
What game are you guys talking about?
You guys kept saying that we have.
How many times are we gonna go around this fucking circle?
Is all my fucking team going to get injured in the most intense portion of the season?
Yes.
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 I mean,
Absolutely.
Makes sense.
that is
No
kind of the
danger.
logical time for them to get injured.
Mhm.
Immediately prior to it, Fisk. It hasn't happened yet.
Okay.
Well, and your team's, hanging around the locker room, showing each other how to hit the gritty. Someone rolls an ankle.
Oh, Greg, be careful. Your
What?
references are getting out of date.
Also, that's literally like the fourth fucking 2 to 3 week injury that Rodrigo Ribeiro keeps getting. He's not excessively injury prone. He just
Gary Medell
cannot
retired.
stay fit for any fucking games because he just injures himself like a 2-week injury every month.
So long, Gary.
Who's Gary?
Gary Medell. He came in for 10 months and managed to improve somebody. I forgot who the fuck it was.
What was he, coach?
No, he was signed to a regular
So-
contract.
Oh, what the game has started asking me about friendly proposals based on AI teams asking me, so you might be
Yeah,
able to get the thing scheduled now.
I'll give it a shot. When did we say?
I think the last time we talked about it was proposed for like sometime early January.
Yeah, I was going. In that case, I was going to propose Monday, 5th and 6th of January because that gets it the furthest away from. Actually, oh no, you can't do it in the 31st and 1st. Oh fuck, that's some bullshit.
What, on New Year's?
Yeah, it could have been a New Year's Cup. That would have solved the year's problem very nicely. But no, the game is on to my bullshit.
Would it have solved the year's problem or made it even more confusing?
Either is an acceptable outcome, frankly. But yeah, that's Monday and Tuesday, and then you've got a league game on the 10th on the Saturday. So who did I even have for this? Who's doing it?
It was like you, me, Hamburg, and someone else. Habeas, maybe?
What are we really gonna do?
Habeas was supposed to get it, but you removed him, and I think you said
Yeah.
Heidenheim instead.
Oh,
But
did
that
I?
doesn't.
It sounds like the kind of thing. I looked for Heidenheim, but naturally my mouse first went to the highest reputation club in Germany.
Oblet, Uhu, Cecil.
Sorry, I just need a sec to finish this all. Stop.
If you want to do it, figure out who you're gonna invite first.
I have. I just keep forgetting because I have the memory of a sieve.
Oh wow, me too.
But that should be that, and I continue.
No, it's just Cecil.
Let's go. Accept invitation.
Powerful.
The list?
better end up on fucking TV. Oh, it did. Good. I It's fucking.
Huh,
free
I
money.
didn't accept it. It just told me I was in.
Yeah. Congrats.
You didn't accept it. You're just facing Hamburg.
It's scripted.
It literally is, yeah. Yeah, I've scripted it. So that it, just make sure I win. You'll see. Anyway, apparently I'm going to make 1.2 million euro off this. So enjoy your fees.
I'm getting 325k from it.
I'm getting 350, which is
Wow.
the same amount.
That
just
means
in-
Heidelberg's getting screwed. Apologies.
Well, to be fair, mine was expressed in pounds, so.
Yeah, it was very explicitly my 350 is the same as Rogue's 325.
It's game time.
Let it go. Real San Sebastian.
Let it go. You're a karaoke streamer now.
Celtic did the knockout. This is not the league phase though. This is still the league phase. The league phase is fucking 90 years long.
Yeah.
This is 6 and 8.
It's an endurance race.
I mean,
Whoever
to
dies
be
in
fair,
the
we
first
would still be in
races.
the group stage, even under the old group stage currently. It's the next 2 games that are additional.
Guys, I'm going to Stuttgart Sporting.
That's
My
probably
team's
gonna
probably
be
going to get
Sporting again.
destroyed because they're fucking exhausted. But we'll see how it goes.
I mean, you're at home. Who's Sporting got?
I've
I'll
signed
go
a
to
bunch of their good
Hoffenheim.
players, to be fair. I
Yeah,
have like
exactly.
three ex-Sporting players on this team.
Yeah.
Fuck, every time I forget, I can select 12 subs.
Doesn't the game remind you if you don't?
It does, yeah, but that
Okay.
hasn't stopped me forgetting.
This is the first year I actually use all 12. For a while, I only ever used 9.
I have come out to a few games with less than the full 12. But I think I can actually do it this time. Love to look on my bench and see. I guess that's probably 8 centre mids.
I got to the part of dorking where Mark White literally signs the cameraman in order to put him on the bench.
Good part.
That was
Great bit.
amazing, beautiful bit. Like that's one of the cleverest bits of business I've ever seen.
Part of the deal.
It really,
That is.
absolutely, like super smart. It's free publicity.
Well, he is a businessman.
And you know what? Here's the
He's
thing.
Kind of
He's a
unspecified.
good business. He's a good businessman. That's what shocks me. Usually,
He's
only
a-
shit businessmen get anywhere in life.
No, he can afford to waste money on dorking wanderers.
Yeah, I mean, he very explicitly is his passion project. He made his money somewhere else.
I'm happy for him.
Some mysterious other way.
Wasn't he involved in like finance and like crypto stuff?
It's much funnier
Like
if we
that.
just pretend that we.
It's much funnier if we assume that the main sponsor is not actually his business, and instead
Yeah.
his business is somehow even shadier and more unclear.
I did a slight dive on this question at one point.
I seem to recall that being among your reported results.
Oh, this fucking music. Every fucking time I need to figure out how to turn this shit off.
Go to settings and you turn off the music volume.
It's a very mean thing to say about 12 hours of copyright-free music, Twitch save music for streamers and creators.
Oh, I love
Like
it.
YouTube.com/therelaxmovement.
There's some better than others, like the ones that love
The
to use 5
Bochum
songs.
and the Bochum and Republic of Ireland managers have been seen at the stands today.
Bochum, we're doing a research trip to see how strikers score goals at all.
Oh well, you came to the wrong place. Here, it's midfielders score goals.
Yeah, unfortunately, Oblet and I share an ideology. I've just taken it to its extreme, where I actively generate gold routes. Play as a striker in my system, you will go on a gold route always.
You want to see something amusing?
Okay. I'm trying to get my striker
That's
a shot placement skill.
that is a really that's really interesting.
I'm reinventing the wheel, baby.
Yeah, no, it's that's actually that doesn't seem like that'd be that bad.
I'm probably going to lose this match.
Obviously, you're gonna be.
It's not just you that DeFrutos has been very good against.
Yeah.
He's honestly probably my best signing of the offseason.
Does he have good anticipation? Because he just like.
I don't remember. He has really good speed and acceleration relative to some of the other backup right wingers I was playing, which seems to have helped.
Oh, Llama, your intake looks like it's the exact same as mine, except you have a star more than me for some reason.
So I want to shout out Sporting for getting 3 yellow cards on 4 fouls. Great efficiency.
It is extreme. I didn't even realize that they have less fouls than you. They're just better fouls.
Oh my god. My team's playing like shit.
Also, the Sporting pass map is absurd.
What the fuck is this free kick?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. A free kick, 1 minute of stoppage time.
Wow.
Wait,
Oh.
like, what the fuck was... Like, that is so extremely fucked up. The fact that the game didn't show what led up to that's really funny.
Good effort, good effort.
Literally everyone on my team except DeFrutos is playing like total dog shit right now.
I don't know how it looks on your end, but really it looks to me more like it's a there are a couple of problem people I would have subbed off at halftime. I would have really. I say like I have any restraint whatsoever. I would have subbed off five of your players at halftime.
Damn.
The problem is that a ton of my players are exhausted and they don't necessarily correspond to the ones that are playing like shit. So
Yeah, that's understandable.
like both my center backs are horrendous right now, but I just can't sub them because I need to sub every other fucking player.
Wow, that was a goal. That's what those look like.
I mean, personally, I prefer the previous one.
True.
Just for the double header.
I feel like a
But yeah, that second one is more what we try and do. Though Marco John is particularly good at that, switching the play. If you like that, it's the PPM likes to switch ball to other flank. Like you do that, and all of a sudden, your guy on the other side is through, etc.
Okay, I'm sorry, Zagadou, but even though you're at fucking full stamina, I have to sub you. You're playing horrendously.
Yeah,
I just gotta get
like,
my striker some
the
sort of
way-
shooting skill.
I can't sub the zone because I do not have another striker.
Ooh.
If you just get, make sure they're in the
you
right
have somebody-
places, Elbrack, it'll eventually.
Do you have somebody who could play in the AMC hole and just drop?
No, I don't play
fucking-
with AMCs.
Well, I'm saying is you bespoke
No, I
a
don't have
tactic.
anyone who can do that.
Someone inside forward?
No. I literally have nobody who could play that position right now. I'm not
Yeah.
joking.
Yeah, I don't know what your bench looks like, and I'm not fit to ask.
Alright, well, he scored despite playing like total shit, so that's something.
Shit goal too.
Absolute shit goal.
Like
Total trash. No question.
like
No,
that was just like that was a garbage man's goal. Alright, Dirk Lemke's gonna hit in the top corner.
I
tried.
do enjoy that the game decided to give me a camera angle that literally did not show the net, and so I could not see what happened with the free kick.
Oh,
Very appreciated there, game.
I was given the normal angle. I was given the normal angle.
It's the third time I've hit the bar today.
Yeah, nice curl on that ball, right into the crossbar.
Scott Booth has 20 flair. So whatever he does, it's some bullshit.
It's so sad they can't do overhead kicks during free kicks somehow.
I mean, if you really wanted to.
Well, you could do that, where you toss the ball up with your feet.
That
And then...
feels like an acceptable.
Well, you're not actually allowed to touch the free kick. If you're the taker, someone else has to touch it on either side before you can touch it again. Otherwise, it's an indirect free kick to be able to.
I see.
So you can't actually flick it up and boot it yourself.
That
could
feels
flip it
like
up to
a
someone
lots and lots of people are getting a fine notice in the mail performance to
I
me.
know that's
but-
that also feels like a bunch of players have lost their paycheck.
I am content with the draw considering I rested all of my starters. And frankly, I thought I was going to lose that game.
Swear to God, if we do not annihilate Arminia BFL this weekend, it is not going to be pleasant in the locker room.
I mean, is the Armenia
Waterfall.
Bielefeld match is not the last match before the window,
Not.
No.
but I feel like some people might be getting fired.
We actually have 3 more matches until the window.
Yep.
For some fucking reason.
The Jan Oblak is insane.
Actually, my last match before the window is Arminia Bielefeld. And then my first match, the new year, against Stuttgart. I'm sure Rogue is looking forward to.
I honestly think I might just not play that in person. I will just let my ass man handle it.
Yeah, Jan Oblak has saved 3 goals. That I don't know how he made the saves.
Yeah, he's playing phenomenally. Oh, there you go.
There we fucking go.
95th minute, Frankfurt does it.
See, that's stamina again. And work rate.
I keep forgetting that Leverkusen did not make Europe.
That is continue time.
I'll be right. Someone is at the door.
I am, given that it's the thingamajig, I'm going to force continue on the last. Oh, no,
I'll bet it's Neymar. I bet Neymar's at the door.
You know, I guess I'm calling Kareem Konate up to the first team squad because need some fucking strikers.
Shouts out to Kareem Konate.
Ass eater spotted at Arison's Stadio.
Now you better call the constables.
Speculation in the media suggests that Ass Eater may well have been taking a closer look at Ricardo Matias, who he is rumoured to be interested in signing. Saying so.
Boo! The Equatorial Guyana boss was more important than me at the Frankfurt-Madrid game.
Yeah, I'll drop a nice 33 million to 48 million on him.
I mean, I'd consider that. Let's be real. It's quite tasty though.
I who've never seen more than 7 million euros in a transfer budget.
It's alright, just give me 50% of your stadium and we'll call it even. I've been looking to make an expansion. You know, because we're a growing club with a large organic fan base.
Plus, you have the advantage of just being able to play
Road.
anywhere because no one expects you to play in
Yeah,
your
it's gonna
hometown.
be a bit.
Exactly.
Register your crops as fans of Blade.
I'm sorry, what?
You have a large organic fan base.
I'm saying it's real and not fake. Unlike certain plastic teams that I don't care to mention.
Yeah, like Hoffenheim.
Damn. I'm the one who is owned.
Wait, Eintracht Frankfurt will be tough to beat. They are well ahead of us in the league and in better form. We're in first.
Fire the man who said this.
Mattel managed to get himself suspended in the league and Europe at the same time.
I'm curious about something. There's a team called Hamilton, Croatia, a team called Hamilton, Serbia, and Hamilton United.
Yeah.
Where do they
there's
play?
Serbs and Croats in Hamilton, Ontario.
Yeah, but I didn't know there were enough Serbs and Croats in Hamilton, Ontario for them to have opposed football teams in the same shitty little city.
I mean, that sounds exactly what Serbs
That's-
and Croats would do.
I mean, that's honestly, that's like about 50% of what football is all about.
I guess. I didn't. You know, everywhere but
Are you,
here.
are you seriously coming to me and telling me that you are shocked that sometimes football is a medium of tensions between various communities?
Just thought we were different.
No.
Anyway, I'm gonna beat the Hamilton Serbians.
Also, by the way, I'm afraid you actually missed one Hamilton, much to your shame, which is the original Hamilton of Scotland.
Lady Hamilton?
Academical. Fake Scottish League fan exposed.
Let's try. I'm a plastic.
Man, I still don't have Bellington for this game. Sucks.
I mean, I'm missing 3 starters, so.
Neither of you has lost a fucking game this season, so both of you can actually shut up with the sandbagging.
I can complain as much
I'm
as I
not
like to, but
sandbagging. I literally just said I'm missing 3 starters. That's a factual statement.
look, whether or not you suck doesn't have any relevance to me. And whether or not I have problems, alright?
Cecil Tron.
Yep, I'm hitting continue.
I honestly cannot believe how you managed to, like, get that statement out of your mouth without wanting to, like, jump off a
Rogue,
bridge.
come on.
Like, Jesus
come
Christ,
on.
dude.
Right, okay, that's enough of this. Right,
Damn, it's getting real heated in here.
it's not appropriate.
Yeah, no, sorry, that's fair. I'm just gonna mute Uhu for the remainder of the session, and that'll solve that
I
problem.
don't need a last word
Okay.
from you either.
Oh, has Uhu been talking this whole time? Because I've not heard him.
No, I said one thing.
Yeah. Karmic.
Sorry, I'm booking a chiropractor for my team for the big game.
Oh, I thought you were talking about for yourself.
Nah.
You should take care of yourself, you know. You've only got one body, buddy.
Yeah, you can't do that on our time though, so.
Yeah, also don't get a chiropractor.
Require
They're
for it to
mostly
be player
frauds.
related.
I need to see a doctor. I don't have one.
Unironically, I've heard horror stories when it comes to chiropractors.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what?
not
Unless you're in great shape, I don't know. I wouldn't risk it. A bad one can really fuck you up.
What are you talking about? Just don't go to one, even if you're in good shape.
Just go to a
What the fuck are you
physiotherapist
saying?
instead. Like someone who
Not
actually
karmic,
knows what they're
yes,
doing.
Cecil. They're not doctors. That's all
Yeah.
there is.
I mean, I agree. I'm agreeing with you guys. So,
Yeah. Why even say if you're in good shape? Look,
well, I mean, you
what
know,
the
because
fuck?
arguably being in good shape means you could survive the damage they would do to you.
Yeah, but that's it's like jumping off a bridge.
Yeah. Only do it if you're trained in bridge jumping.
If you're in good shape, no, just don't do it. Imagine if you were famous, Cecil. If you got your LP career off, your PR team would be working overtime every fucking day of the week.
My PR team would have me like controlled access to computers. They would shepherd me into a little room. And I
Oh
would
yeah,
make-
You'd
I
be
would
one of
make
those
my little
guys whose
videos.
Twitter account, like, you don't even use your own Twitter account.
You'd
Like,
be
you're not
wearing
allowed.
VR gear for the whole bit.
He'd have a man dedicated solely to claim responsibility for all his bad posts.
Yeah.
That guy doesn't get paid enough, to be honest.
No.
Okay, I'm playing Moonkin. I'm gonna lose. I don't know shit.
Turns out it's just me. It's just my own bad posts. I hope I can beat HSV.
Activate praise conduct move. So I think it's been 2 months solid. I've been playing all the best teams in the league, back to back.
Be careful.
It's absolutely not
claiming
true.
that
You played me in
because,
that period.
Well, you're like,
means your team is bad. The reset time is almost here.
I'm
so, like,
literally
your teams
mid-table.
are
I'm
there.
in 9th.
yes, that means you're a good team. I'm gonna wave at you from 16th.
Weren't you on a massive winning streak
I
when
feel
you played
bad.
him?
I want Elbrack to win.
I want Elbrack to go down.
Come on.
I'm on record.
Well, I was
Unfair.
not on my current, like, 3 straight loss streak. So if you count that as a massive win streak, I guess.
Well, I mean, between your 2 loss streaks, didn't you go like undefeated basically?
What are you
I had a
trying to
bunch of
do
draws
right now,
in there.
Chris? What are you trying to
I'm-
get out
I'm-
of Rogue right now?
I'm just-
like, what is
I
the
was-
point of that?
I was just asking because I'd see if I remembered correctly or not.
Oh.
Okay.
You know, I was gonna call Cream Kanate up for this game. He's fucking injured too.
R.I.P.
Sorry to hear that.
I'm gonna try the low block against Bayern.
Too many asterisks.
I love that it says the dressing room doesn't agree with today's cheat team sheet, and it's literally just one kid who isn't starting and is mad about it.
Well, if he just says I'm mad about it, it sounds like he's being a little bitch. So he just says the dressing room.
Love it.
Yeah, the dressing room.
So you don't sign kids.
Making sock puppet accounts on the team group chat.
Except they're literally sock puppets.
Elbrack, Boohoo, Rogue, this season.
I'm mad at all my players.
It's not a great way to start the game, I know.
I know. I shouldn't be mad. I should be glad to have such a fine bunch of young men to help me out here.
Why do you sound like an old widow who hired some movers?
Yeah,
Maybe sometimes I am the old widow.
I finally switched tactics and I forgot that my corner routines don't come with it. So they're all nice and messed up right now.
Should save your set piece routines so you can import them again. and
Yeah, I
switch your
did
tactic.
that and imported them from my other tactic, but then all the player positioning, the players.
Oh yeah, if you've changed what positions you have, then you have to retinker it. Fair enough.
Diesel.
I need a sec. Okay, get down, jeez.
Meow 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 meow.
She's in the way, like she's rolling around on my arm as I'm trying to move players around. Oh, bitch,
The
get
cat,
down!
the cat works for Soul Battle.
Don't call your cat a bitch, Cecil.
Wait, I didn't call her that.
What did you call her?
I said, get down, please. I said, get down, please.
Did you?
I thought I did. Now I'm doubting myself.
Okay,
Carly,
Cecil,
Just like submit your lineup instead of doing that.
Yeah, okay. The lineup is done. I just need to do opposition instructions.
Do that. Do you do that in the fucking dressing room? You can do it in the dressing room.
Also, don't bother with opposition instructions.
I always do.
You're probably just gonna hurt your
Don't
team.
listen to them, but you can do them in the dressing room.
Just remember to set every player on the other team to tackle harder. This can
Wait.
never go wrong.
Are opposition instructions a trap? Should we not be doing them?
I don't use them at all.
Fuck.
They're not explicitly a trap, but it's very easy to trap yourself with them, if that makes sense.
Yes, that does make sense. I know exactly what you mean.
Gavin Bazunu's save watch, 94 saves in 16 games. 14 games. Shit, never mind.
I see.
Oh crap, it's the kickoff highlight.
Hello, mains. AI. Do you remember the Super Cup?
Well, good luck out there, Karmic.
Nice.
I like how you were talking about having to play a 16-year-old, but you've literally just got your like complete first team out against me.
I didn't say he was gonna
16-year-old
necessarily
first
be
team.
against you, but his time's coming.
It's weird when it shows you the guy bending over to pick up the ball, and then it ends the highlight. Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
That was an interesting highlight.
Honestly, I'm not expecting to do well on the road in your home.
Right, because
We'll see.
that's always stopped you before, right?
My striker had the opportunity to kick a goal from a foot away, and he biffed it.
He fipped it?
I mean, last time you played here, you came back from down 2 goals, one on penalties. So.
That is true.
Oh, it would have been so cool.
Holy moly.
Oh.
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm fucking done with this game.
Yes.
Oh, RIP beta.
Oh no!
They're really bad for you.
Shelter up, my nemesis.
Hello. Come on. Hi.
Hello. We are currently in a game.
It's true. Nerd.
I gotta get paid, but I hate doing my billing, so I'm always really slow with it. Anyways, how many more games have I lost since I lost the Oakland?
You lost at least. Oh, well then I don't know.
I think we only had one European game since then.
Okay.
Feel fucking cross, Dev. It's too good.
These headers.
I was very tempted to hop on Discord voice from the highway. Hello, Cthulhu.
Yeah, Cthulhu special.
Alright, we might have clawed this back. We're down 4-2 to fucking Arminia Bielefeld at halftime.
Wait, you're?
I was. I won 6-4.
Oh, Jesus.
Crazy.
Really wish my board had not stolen all of my transfer money.
So, Arminia Bielefeld had scored 9 goals in all of their previous matches.
And then they scored 4.5.
I guess I will credit Evenason for scoring a perfect hat trick, though.
Just some embarrassing play from my guys.
Congrats, Karmic.
Oh, they can't tell me I was offside, aren't they? Oh, okay. Well, let's see if I can goal 2 goals in a minute. I can't. The answer is I can't.
Unfortunately, my fitness finally caught up to me. I haven't been able to play the system I want to play because I don't have enough healthy midfielders.
This is not a place
Is
of
this
honor.
not your normal formation?
No highly esteemed deed is commemorated.
It's a
here.
normal formation. I just don't have the right
Nothing's
players.
valued here. This place
Like I
is
have
Oh, I
a
see.
a winger in the center of the field right
Oh,
now.
I see. You have Vonner playing down there. I see. Well, not gonna lie, that feels pretty good.
It's the time of continues.
Really, the nail in the coffin was Nicola Rovella pulling his thigh like a day before the game, so I couldn't play him today.
Am I good to join yet?
Nope, I'm saving.
Nope.
For reference, you beat Werder 3-2 off of
I cannot stop goals from going in.
goals from Duranville, Roalt, and Sheshko.
You're clear.
So Union Berlin beat Wolfsburg. Wow.
That's 2 real fucking results on the bounce. Now to lose to Hertha.
I don't know what's happened. My team have fallen apart.
I apparently have an excellent intake. I'm going through all my mail as quickly as possible. Only 1 A-star recruit, though.
It's all lies, anyways. Get in.
Oh, I played Astana. I didn't get to see if I won yet.
I'm guessing you won against Astana.
I don't know, man. I've had a very up and down season.
Ivana's own player of the week.
He scored a perfect hat trick, so
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, no, I mean he got a 10 perfect 10 rating.
He also got an assist. So.
Borussia Dortmund 2, Borussia Mönchengladbach 2.
I beat Astana 3-2.
Wow, okay.
They had 5 shots and 2 goals. My defense is terrible.
You
I
also
haven't
had
really
somebody
taken-
sent off in the first minute.
Yeah, and hello did not help. Oh, and apparently he's pissy because he was unimpressed with how he got fined recently. I haven't even had a chance to fine you for this, asshole.
He's
Oh,
pissed
sure.
about
Vic,
the
can you
default
only beat me
fine.
by one? Can you only beat me by 1 goal? Please. And
I don't think I
thank
can
you.
find him again. Oh,
I
no.
mean, I am probably gonna have to rotate my team a bit, so.
He was fined based upon the team code of conduct. He can fucking suck it up.
I don't think I've ever seen a player get pissed off for being fined based on the code of conduct.
Yeah, that seems.
They have a bad attitude.
Oh
Yeah,
my
like
god,
he must
Glenn
have some.
Schwarba is out for 7 to 8 months.
Oh,
yes.
What is that? That's death.
Yeah, it is damage cruciate.
I can fix him.
He's hanging out with Kevin Strootman now in footballer heaven.
There is no heaven in the Bundesliga.
Oh, Wolfsburg have a bad keeper.
Someone buy their previous keeper because they were good last year. Not necessarily the keeper, but Wolfsburg.
I don't know. I'm just saying the keeper's bad. I'm gonna find out.
I'm playing Union Berlin at home. Oh, great. Even if they just won.
It's Onion Berlin.
Many layers to that joke.
Makes me cry.
Did we have to play on fucking Tuesday?
Yeah. Is that the Pokal?
No.
No,
It's
So
the
it's the
league.
once a season bizarre Tuesday match.
it's Tuesday. It's the terrible Tuesday.
I've actually got even a son up to very heavy match mode, a status I've previously only seen with international managers fucking your players over.
Oh wait, Wolfsburg has the old Freiburg Ecuadorian keeper who Habeas kept trying to say was, no, he's really good, guys. Believe me.
I was saying that for $1.5 million was fine. I think I basically said he was a fraudulent second division or backup keeper.
Well, he's starting full time for Wolfsburg, and it's not going well.
As to be expected, he's starting full time for Wolfsburg.
Do you play 5 at the back, Karmic, or is my ass man lying to me?
Visk. No comment.
Yeah, that's a
I've
trade
made-
secret.
I have my formation is extremely public.
I know, I just have a terrible memory. I mean, I'm sure I can figure it out if I look at your games. Oh, yeah, no, you played the 4-4-2 Diamond Narrow, right. Okay, my ass man's just full of shit, fair enough.
Yeah. Or your ass band is secretly living in my brain and is hearing me go, why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I go to the 3-5-2?
Oh, you'll find out soon.
I, for some reason, don't have a game on Tuesday.
Oh, really?
Nope. My next game is Union Berlin in 6 days.
Didn't this happen last season too, where there was like
hang
one team that...
I have to have a
At
score.
one point, I had a game that didn't happen at the same time as everyone else, and then I had like a one-person match against
Yeah,
the
I
AI
remember
team.
that.
Yeah, that's usually
I did have
code
one of
for
my
there's
games moved.
there's usually some weirdness with Europe or something where somebody ended up having like one game in the Bundesliga moved for dumb reasons.
Sorry, everybody was mad about our unspecified poor management of the team. So we had to tell them not to kill the vibe, and then everybody agreed to forget about it.
Wow.
Stop harshing the mellow.
We're running a new, extremely chill regime over at Hoffenheim.
Oh, but I signed a Northern Irish national, and he's now fluent in German. 6 months.
I would love to hear that.
The most open-minded Northern Irish national team player.
Damn. Also, congrats on signing a Northern Irishman. That's probably.
I do it every game. I sign one Northern Irish player every game. I don't know if you remember this.
I know. I respect this.
Sometimes they just poop out good players. I don't know what it is.
It's actually quite popular as a sport due to, amongst other things, continued British legacy. But yeah, also football is good.
Is it more popular in Northern Ireland than like the Gaelic football or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gaelic football is only really of interest to certain parts of, the Catholic community.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
whereas in the south, like after actual independence in 22, there's the whole, maybe we don't want to play this sport anymore thing. So the state doesn't support grassroots football in the same way. It directs lots of funds towards the Gaeltacht. I'm definitely saying that wrong.
Right.
Which is
I was curious because I know they have like the cross-border league, like of the whole island or whatever for Gaelic football.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the guy to ask, to be frank. I don't have knowledge of Gaelic football. But
I'm curious about
fair
something.
You gotta remember this manifests and things like like the biggest stadium in Ireland is Troke Park, which is Gaelic football, and for several cultural reasons that I'm not going to go into right now, they are kind of not keen on football being played there.
Yeah.
It's
No, I
not-
remember reading
it's a
about
local
that.
sport by a certain kind of fella.
Seriously considering calling up a player from my U19s for the next game.
Do it.
You know, why not?
Is
Cometh the moment, cometh the man.
who plays hurling? The sport of hurling.
Well, hurling is also a Gaelic thing. It's big. It's big on like in the Hebrides, as I guess probably like hurling central. But like the Highlands does it a bit, and I think there is an Irish equivalent, or it's the same thing. Again, one guy
Hurling
asked-
seems neat.
I will say that Gaelic football is actually great fucking crack to watch, because it's a weird, fast-moving mix of rugby and football, and it's good. It's good crack. We'll be watching it sometime. If I find a stream.
Now, what is your opinion of the caber toss?
That's just something a certain type of big fucking wanker likes to go do. Right?
Well, if I could throw a fucking tree, I would.
It is a real thing though.
I really do. I do like that. I do like that. This is part of the oblit, the short oblit ideological argument.
Thank you. It's a callback.
Short King Oblit hates the sport that requires
But you'd be
you
a
be
gigantic
built.
a man, yeah. Or woman, or anybody, you know. Like, it is ultimately just throwing a bit of a tree. If you're big enough, you can do it. I've seen it done.
Rogue Cecil.
Like, you know, you go to like the Highland shows and things, and there'll be some guy doing it. Or there'll be like a championship. There is a championship.
Apparently, they do it in Nova Scotia. I didn't know that.
Nova Scotia's named after.
Yeah, I know, but
I mean, no, to be fair, like Nova Scotia's really actually quite unusual for this because like Gaelic's still spoken in Nova Scotia,
Yeah.
shit like that. Like there are very few other places where you get that kind of continuance. So you know, relations
Yeah.
are still good.
The Cape Breton people are really also very much like more closely tied than you'd expect. Back to
So like, yeah, like I know a few Gaelic musicians, like, and one of the things that they will want to do at some point is go play in Nova Scotia. You know, because that's basically the only other place on earth where people are doing it.
Oh hell yeah! My 22-year-old Malagasy goalkeeper who's on loan to FC Dieppe won Player of the Match for Pogon 2s.
Wow. The Malagasy future is looking bright.
Damn
AFCON
right.
in
African
AFCON in 4
Cup of
years, anyone?
Nations, 2028.
16-year-old Fatim Duka making his Eintracht Frankfurt debut against Borussia Dortmund.
That'll go fine.
nice.
It's like when I gave Sol Bamba his debut. It was against Borussia Dortmund.
I think I remember looking at him. He's like Italian Albanian, right?
Yeah, I got him from Atalanta. Unfortunately, Beto getting fucking injured has forced my hand.
How badly injured is he?
He's out for about 2 weeks. He has pulled ankle ligaments.
You signed Gareth Bale?
Elbrecht.
I was only
Regretting
half kidding
being
with that
so
question.
thorough about getting loans
No,
for my
Beto.
youth players.
Oh, Beto. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
that's
Beto.
misheard. I just misheard you. I wish this screen was bigger. I'm not used to having everything crowded in. Like I don't even see the.
Oh fuck! 2 big injuries. 3 injuries. Torn abdominal muscle, sprained knee ligaments.
It's a really tough time of the year. Like we've got
And a twisted
one of the
ankle.
highest match
This is our
loads.
second to last league game. Well, your
it's-
second to last league game before the break.
Yeah, so you make it that far, and things will get better.
It's the second most dangerous time of the year.
But it is also the most wonderful time of the year.
It's the most dangerous time of the year.
All right, thank you, Cecil. This is unironic, by the way. This is unironic. Thank you, Cecil.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. He was picking up what I was dropping.
I'm sad.
Well, I picking up what I was intending to drop, but am a bit too
I'm
tired
just
and a
saying-
bit too tone deaf.
The Bundesliga is putting a new meaning into sleigh ride.
All right.
I'm not particularly worried about anyone finding Elash Morva right now.
Excuse me?
Like
Excuse
Morba,
me?
you said.
You put 2 of my defenders in the team of the week after we conceded 4 to fucking Armenia
they score?
Bielefeld? Yeah, both of them scored. But
Yeah, well, that's why.
I love.
come the fuck on.
I love the defenders being Steven Ambrosius, 2 Stuttgart defenders, and fucking some guy from Mainz.
I will say, in fairness, Jesus Vasquez's goal was a fucking banger. Like, Kovacevic just headed in a corner. Vasquez had a corner, like, deflect out to him and scored into the, like, opposite top corner from 30 yards out. So, maybe he deserves it. Kovacevic does not.
A number of clubs, including Leverkusen, Eintracht Frankfurt, Stuttgart, and Hertha Berlin, are believed to be interested in Elash Morba. With his,
I
with
don't
his
think
cost
he's
not
still on my
much higher
short
than
list.
my value.
To be clear, I'm not actually interested in Elash Morba. Or however you pronounce his name.
I remember looking it up after I signed it. And it's
Has he
something
got
like
any
Elash
games for you?
Morba.
Has he gotten any games for you?
Me? He was
Yeah.
like starting midfielder, and he's the one who just like didn't cruise shit and was out for 7-8 months.
He's probably still on a list because I think I bid on him when that free agency came up.
All I had to do was tell Angelo, the guy who got the red card, that I was only applying to coach contact with him. He was like, "Oh, right, thanks, Skip. I don't mind anymore. But you little piece of shit. If I could sign you again, I would." Fucking
Oh,
quote unquote wonder kid.
No. Why are you all concerned that Octavian Popescu has not been picked?
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of this as well. It's
It's
worrying.
we're in the hell zone. We're in the hell zone, folks. Please.
Like, has nobody in football heard of fucking squad rotation?
Yeah, it's
Speaking of which,
it's a bit annoying.
Nuno Mendes feels Nuno Mendes should have been picked. Yeah, no, dude. Like,
I
you're
mean-
tired.
One of my players stopped me in the tunnel, and he told me that he was thinking about getting a new contract.
That's not even what? I didn't know that happened.
Mate, you think you could pick a better
not-
time for this?
Not literally, but like, yeah, I went
Well,
back to the main screen just
Contract
randomly,
this
right?
tick.
I mean,
Yeah, it was this tick.
yeah, even a son asked me for a contract on the last game tick, and I had to remember to go back to it after the game and talk to him about it.
I wonder if not picking players or something has made them slightly more peeved.
He
Under
was
the hood.
picked for that match. He scored a perfect hat trick in it.
This guy's not pissed or anything at me.
Ah, okay,
I don't
nah, good for
like.
you, it's just-
He's just wild, a wacky guy. He also didn't. I just had to talk to him too. He was like, "Oh, I feel better now. You said hello." It's like,
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
Senpai noticed me.
It's like,
I had a
alright,
guy like
cool.
who I tried to sell in the offseason and no one would bite on him. And he's like pissed that he's not getting any games. And I came to him and I was like, "Well, I was gonna ask to leave, but since you talked to me, I'm okay." I'm like, "No, I want you to fucking leave."
Yeah, I've been there.
I mean, if they're refusing to bid because he's not interested, you can try just setting him to like surplus to requirements, which
I
will
mean,
piss him off and
I
make
think
him want
it's
to
more
leave.
that I just want more money for him than anyone else.
Fatim Duca wants the number 10 shirt. It's like, all right, buddy, you're 16.
Yeah, well, he
I,
likes.
I, I,
You're
I
not
like
getting that
that. I
shirt.
like that fire. I like that fire.
I do like that fire. That is true.
That's-
He's a
that's-
perfectionist as well.
I
He's got-
believe they call that blue lock.
He's going to absorb the number 10 from your current holder.
He's gonna devour it.
I think it's. I think I gave it to Bellington.
That's
Wait,
the power
what?
of the bet.
Bellington?
I
think.
like.
Or no,
that's a
I gave it to
choice.
somebody. I don't know.
I
Maybe
want to buy
Goulet?
Bellington.
Honestly, I love to ignore numbers because it upsets everyone.
Yeah,
I have a
so I
great
just
system
number as
for
my
giving
heart
out
plans.
numbers. I click the auto select button and then I hit confirm.
Yep.
I give them out based on vibes. I never
Uh,
remember what most of the numbers actually mean, so
Like, I know what like the 1 through 11 mean. I just don't care enough.
I only remember. I sometimes get the ones that aren't used very often mixed up. Like 11, I don't remember what that is off the top of my head. But like I
11
know
only
what
a winger.
6 and
Yeah.
8 and 10 are, because those get used constantly.
And 9.
Wait, what's
At
6
9,
again?
yeah. 6 is a
This is
defensive
the more
midfielder.
defensive midfielder.
Oh, okay.
8 is like central midfield, 10 is attacking midfield.
Yeah, I have a,
The-
a central
the
defender
3 go
wearing
up.
6. And another one wearing
Uh,
4, which I think is a correct defense. I don't.
I think 4 and 5 are central, or like center halves, and then 2 and
But I mean, that's also just
Like-
in the English. Like,
or maybe it's like 3 and 4 are center halves, and 2 and 5 are fullbacks. I don't remember.
Okay.
I forgot that December is the month where the Bundesliga 2 just doesn't
Bro,
play
it
games.
is. The English system is 4 and 5 of these center backs because they
Oh, it's a
started
game for that.
higher up
Okay.
on the pitch and then were brought backwards to fill in the middle space.
Yeah, when they inverted the pyramid.
Yeah.
Okay, Trisoldi was about 6 yards offside there, so this is going back.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. This has been a dream 20 minutes for Hamburg.
is 8 normally a winger?
No,
8 is a central midfielder.
Oh,
8
okay.
is your attack is your more attack mining central midfielder.
It's
Okay, so
off,
actually my
like,
numbers
off
aren't
the box.
that far off of like what's
Yeah.
normal, I guess.
Oh my god, fucking Madero just made a slide tackle on a yellow, and my heart stopped. But it was actually a good one.
I'm glad that Jed Spence dropped a pass into nowhere.
That was also like a Pro Soccer Online ass tackle that your player tried to make. Because if that had made contact, that would have been
Yeah.
really bad.
Look, there was a lot of Pro Soccer Online ass things in that sequence just now, so I'm not gonna complain that I did not score. That you did not score.
Jed Spence tried for a beautiful pass into space, except it was too much space because nobody was fucking there.
Jed Spence passed into a zone where only a Hertha player could get to it.
Colby, could you please stay on side? You would literally you've done a Ribeiro, you've scored a hat trick with 2 of the goals waved off.
That was I gotta say, that great free kick routine, folks. Great free kick work.
My striker scored a goal.
Dude, my best player this season has been a Spanish guy.
And it wasn't a gormless goal.
I mean,
it was
same.
kind of nice.
I mean, why do you sound so surprised that maybe there are good Spanish football players?
Experience watching the national team?
I just don't understand. It shouldn't be him, but it is him.
There are multiple
Wow, okay.
national teams who act like that too. Because
He's not a national team player.
My guys are only hitting woodwork today.
That was just a
Jed
perfectly
Spence-
weighted header.
Jed Spence has achieved a goal contribution.
Please roll
Absolutely
some goals.
great cross.
Jed Spence has begun his apotheosis. He is shedding his mortal coil.
Ass eater needs this W, boys. Come on.
That was a good little set play.
No, not penalty. No, come on.
Yeah, I mean, that was just a really impressively weighted header. Like, that was just
Damn.
Bing,
very
bada, bing.
perfect.
Carmack, this is your regular Lookout Ambrose update. He has scored a goal. End of update.
sick. You love to see it. You love to see
Do the trains in Edinburgh say things?
Aye, of course.
They say bing bong, this is blah 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 blah.
Yes, yes. The trains in Scotland do have speakers.
Okay.
Instead of just using
you talk about
drums,
But don't you just have
Or
like
do you
a
talk to
guy
them?
lean out the window and shout?
they use the bagpipe.
You know what? Maybe I might just wear my headphones too much, but I don't think the ones here do.
The ones,
Are-
the
we've
ones
also
in
get them on
Vancouver
the tram.
definitely do. They definitely do
tram
because I rode the train recently.
Okay, okay. I don't listen to them.
I don't know. I kind of like a Scottish guy leaning on a train who knows your name, says, "Hey, you better pick it up."
The ones in Vancouver are less vocal than in a lot of places, though.
I like the ones in Japan where they have like fully voiced like dialogue, basically. They just start like they speak in full sentences.
I mean, we've got that.
That's cute.
Yeah, like it's just like you record a person saying a whole bunch of shit. And then that's it.
Oh, damn, that's a way better strategy than just forcing them to do it live.
damn.
I know, right? We fucking cracked it
Oh.
over here in Scotland.
I still think that they should be forced to do it live.
3 people
So-
stopped that goal, and then another team's player ran up and just kicked it while all of their backs were turned. Fucking
So the New York subway announcer, who is widely recorded and probably one of the most heard subway announcers at the very least, the Western Hemisphere, is it used to have her voice back before she transitioned, and so I saw a whole mini documentary about how she feels about it, and it turns out she's still doing updates for the New York subway, and saying, well, I've heard my voice so much, I don't really have the same.
What the
good
fuck? Fuck you, Wolfsburg. The hell?
Guys, what the fuck is happening?
That was exciting.
What the fuck? I hate these goals. Someone
And-
decides to be a freak for no reason.
What the fuck just
Dude,
happened?
Oh my god,
What the-
Kone!
You hurt my boy.
Screaming was
Yeah,
was
that
better
was-
than I expected.
That was just something crazy
What
out
the
there.
fuck just happened?
How
I
did
don't
Kone
know.
do that?
The game syncs up. I'm telling you, the game fucking syncs up. Because it sounds like everyone else experienced some like bullshit.
Kone had some bullshit in the opposite direction in that he hit the ball off the post when he could not possibly miss.
Yeah, that...
Nothing about. There was the.
I hate this game sometimes.
My favorite part of that sequence was Balogun kicking the ball across to in front of to beyond Lorenzo Luca. A guy who is, I'm pretty sure, taller than your center backs.
Probably.
Lorenzo Luca is 6'7".
All my power is going to you, Karmic. I'm channeling it.
Please don't.
Do find it very funny you got Balogun on a free when in real life he might get sold for like
What?
30 or 40 million this season.
A panel for what?
Getting Balogun on
Oh
a
my
free
God.
is maybe my favorite bit of business I've done. That wasn't me making a really funny offer.
Well, wasn't it before the update made him actually worth anything? I mean, he was an
You'd think
okay
would've
prospect at
gotten-
the beginning of the year, but like he wasn't like, oh, he might actually be worth tens of millions of dollars.
Oh yeah, I suppose we don't have the this is before the fucking January
Yeah, so I
update.
I think his max out is like might play in the Premier League good instead of like actually a good young striker good.
Yeah, this is before he went and just scored like 25 goals in Liga. He did have 6 goal contributions in the championship last season. 3 goals, 3
The
assists.
extremely real league, the championship. I mean, I'm also.
He would have had more if Chris Wilder had not decided to play fucking Aaron Connolly and Duncan Watmore,
And
who's
out of
actually
con-
decent, and
and
Indra
out of
Spera
control
over
Irish
him.
ahead of him.
I think like most of his starts actually got cannibalized by Watmore and Spera rather than Connolly, but like
Yeah,
Still.
but you always are going to blame. You're always going to blame the guy too hot for Venezia.
So my remaining Champions League games are Lazio at home, which is definitely winnable, and then I go and play PSG away, which, since it's a Champions League, is very winnable.
Oh, it's the Champions League group stage.
That's true. That's
Although
okay.
I did beat them 6-0, so yeah, actually, it probably is.
I'm still mad I couldn't hold on for a win against Chelsea.
By the way, the funny thing with Ruder, in the first half,
Guys,
he did
come
this
on.
crazy run. One of those
Yeah,
runs where he's like, "You should have signed me," type thing. You know, hits it,
Yeah.
almost curls it into the corner, but it just comes right off the crossbar. And
Still should have
then
signed
then somebody snapped him in half later on.
Disgusting.
Yeah,
I can't believe you've done
Wait,
this.
I'm 5 points ahead of Wolfsburg.
I think this is actually... God damn it.
And then Emery Chan immediately tried
Oh
to get
my
revenge and got sent
God.
off.
Guys, generate something. What's happening?
No, this is good. I love this.
What the
Alright.
fuck?
Generate something like an
All
own goal.
power to you, Carmack.
Radioactive
Fucking
football.
look at... fucking XG.
Radioactive football.
Unbelievable.
I think the draw would actually be
Oh,
better for
charging
me
up
than
the spirit
a
bomb.
HSV win, to be honest.
Yep, no, it's gonna be a draw.
I mean, I'm happy with a draw. I am happy with radioactive football
I
to
am
continue.
thrashing my arms at this team.
Oh,
Look at the fucking XG.
Congrats,
Jesus Christ.
Carmen.
Just,
The music
God-awful
to my
finishing.
ears. Look at the fucking XG.
I know, I mean, it's just...
You told them you were unlucky.
Oh, Karmic absolutely sucked, eh?
Great shithousing, Karmic. I approve.
Look.
Also, that's the continue.
Radioactive football is all I'm gonna say at this point.
It's continue time.
I like that there's at least one person trying to bring the Italian game to Germany.
That was such an FMN, but good job.
How much you lose by this?
No, it was a draw.
Well,
I
it was
lost
a draw.
by 0.
I'm slapping on top of the. All right, I'm doing two things. So what I was looking for.
You need the New York Post HSV
yes,
win
so
1-1.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Rogue. When we were drawn, I was looking up to grab that to post it.
Habeas Dorcas.
That's why I cleverly conceded a winning goal in stoppage time to prevent your antics.
I've got a must respond.
That puts me
Let
back
me-
in striking distance of Frankfurt.
I just had to remind him that the reason I want money for him is because he's good. And he was like, oh, that's entirely reasonable. Fucking moron.
Look, if he was intelligent, would he be playing football?
Damn.
As opposed to whatever we're doing now.
HSV lined up with an entirely foreign starting 11. Damn, these mega bastards like HSV. No respect for German football.
I mean, they're a bigger club than you.
Yeah, I mean, there's only so much a plucky little club like Hertha can do, but
I had 60% possession and 6 shots.
You were toying with them.
This is not a place of honor.
yeah, seriously, what the fuck is that?
Who does the media think I'm going to be playing out of Hertha Berlin or HSV? What the hell? I was at that game, and sources in the media suggest that Envy was on a personal
Llama.
scouting mission to run
Llama,
the rule.
we are playing in the Asterix Gedenkpokal.
Okay, that makes so much more sense. Clearly, I'm
Let's
scouting
go.
for
Scouting
the
for the Asterix Gedenkpokal.
I love
a
that the
real
game-
tournament. Also, I
Check.
cannot
The
find.
fact that the game integrates like those cups as a pseudo real tournament is really good.
Karmic,
Also,
Zlatan agrees with you. He says that HSV deserved to win the game.
well, he had like a flashback
I love
to playing in Italy and going, what the fuck's happening? I thought this was Germany. What?
If Zlatan was head coach, we would not have lost.
I often hear this and think this to myself.
Zlatan is better than head coach. He's executive coach.
Zlatan is
He's like the executive chef.
Zlatan gets the
Zlatan serves you the chocolate guacamole.
Yeah,
Could
he
you
does
imagine
actually...
him as like a director of football in real life? Just running a club.
No, I've given him the perfect job for him, which is that all he does is
He
talk to
just
the
does
media. But literally he has no other responsibilities at the club.
You don't have him teaching bicycle kicks to children?
Sadly,
Rogue
there's
Karmic.
no mechanism for that, which sucks.
Assmen can absolutely teach goal.
Oh, well, I mean, they can,
oh.
but it doesn't take into account that he had that player trait.
Oh, okay.
They can
Which is
teach it.
actually
They
kind
can
of
teach it
surprising.
as any other can teach it.
Mm-hmm.
I need to remember to thank Ito for allowing me to fully adopt the radioactive waste football that I play.
Dude, I had a feeling you might have got the result. Just because literally the last times I played you, I barely skirted past you. Like that style that you play is legitimately like stifling.
I've been
Yeah,
playing.
You're back stealing Karmic's tactic to set up as my third tactic for use against.
It's also annoying because there are so few highlights that I can't tell what's happening. Like, I can't tell what I need to change.
Like there are very few levers that I actually need to pull with that tactic. So like if nothing's happening and I don't have possession, all right, I just gotta pull this lever. Like I kind of understand it, which is terrifying. Because the next step is understanding what players I specifically need for each role.
Yeah, the real problem is just that we conceded that one goal that Acosta should have been further back. But
I have a new chairman.
Haha, yes. He's about to get
Karsten
fired.
I
Zach.
like how fucking Mainz has just been quietly like smashing the league up to third place.
Yeah, it's
I mean, it has been that quiet. I've noticed them going up there. I'm like, I don't really like that.
yeah, Newcastle got bought by the Saudis.
I've been playing so dog shit. My staff tried to fire up an emergency recruitment meeting. So like, hey,
Damn.
maybe we should
That's
replace
cool.
all our players.
Well, I think it's
My
more
God.
because it's
Elbrecht
about to
is-
be the window opening, Elbrecht.
I
That's
just
the
realized,
window.
Albrecht, you are 5 points out of. You're 5 points away from safety, 3 points
Yeah.
away from automatics. That's
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah, Elbrecht has had a really rough season.
What's happened?
I don't know how much Elbrecht has brought in as new players.
It's all because I lost that star wingback.
Well, honestly, I mean, January is your time to fix this.
Very
And in
nice.
fact, it is your only real opportunity to fix this. Other than, I don't know, just playing better.
I mean, honestly, you look at the teams that Bochum lost to, it's also like they basically just lost every game where against one of like the mid-table or better teams in the league, and then they also dropped to Werder and I think HSV. Yeah, HSV's in 12th. HSV and Werder in the bottom half.
But surely I'm going to beat BFL Wolfsburg. Surely.
And you might. They've been dog shit this season.
Wolf decided that they're going to not panic loan a like good goalkeeper.
Well, they can't.
Speaking of, has
currently.
Colm
Window's
ever
not out.
gotten a new keeper?
No.
Well, you'll remember, Rogue, that when my goalkeeper got bought in a January window, I immediately ran about and got you to loan me a goalkeeper.
Fair, I guess, but the AI has trouble reacting quite as quickly to that sometimes.
Yeah, I guess it is impact condensed with a. I'm glad that there's. I will need additional
Pylons.
warnings, Slim. As I'm making my an image for future use.
Dude, it really sucks that my first fucking match this season was against Bayern Munich.
Oh, because you get to face them right away.
Yeah, well, it's because like your team is not fit.
Yep.
Now coming out of January, it's the same shit. We're gonna go on a holiday break, not be fit, and have to fucking
mean,
beat Bayern.
You say that, I find usually the AI is easier to beat at the beginning of the season because as a player, it's easier to get your, like, players do a better job of getting their players fit than the AI does.
Typically, yeah, but I had the Club World Cup that fucked me.
Yeah, no, I mean, I know that's probably why, but in general, I actually prefer to face better AI teams earlier.
This article is fucking insane. What is this?
Outright Cecil.
Release clause leaves St. Pauli scrambling to secure player future. And it's basically talking about how 1.1 million minimum fee release clause is reportedly earning their attention. Very next paragraph, it says that no one is actually interested in this.
Yeah, that happens.
It's around Christmas, Verdon. It's a slow news week.
I get those about 5 times a season because I've got like 5 dudes who are on really low release clauses because that's just what I do in the Bundesliga too. And every single time it's nobody's actually interested, despite the fact that this is seen as a value. Just love talking about release clauses.
So it's crazy that there's a slow news week because Hamburg just won the best, etc., etc.
As always, the real answer is that it's about to be the transfer window, so it's pulsing a bunch of transfer stories out. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
the
want
actual
to listen
answer.
to this well.
Oh,
Now,
Brad,
the
Verdun.
I get them
Really?
about Lothar like clockwork, despite the fact that nobody's interested.
Now, the really funny thing is half of my team is wanted by Serie A, and the bad half of my team is wanted by MLS.
Oof.
So, in our twos division, Oblet, guess which team is number 1 by a whole lot?
Mines.
Mine.
Tony Cruz is retiring.
I didn't have to guess. It was true last year too. I think he lost the playoffs.
Alright, I better beat Zanny, the absentee. I did have a team meeting while you guys all had your last game. Basically told everyone to fuck up and play better, and that we could certainly do better, and they all agreed. Did not fuck my team talk.
I appeared to have a team talk at the start of the session where I just told everyone to fuck up, and they followed my instructions.
Your mic wasn't on at first, so they didn't hear the stop.
No, just instead of buck up.
Yeah, not even the don't artist. Motherfucking Camille fucking Grabara. This motherfucker. As I lied to the media about pleasant reunions.
Cologne has the worst XG, like goals scored. Not XG, just goals against.
Verdun, Uhu, Cecil.
In the 2. Or in the 2 league. Lemony been fired yet?
No,
How is that possible?
I don't know.
Every time they try to make the firing, they just respond with new phone, who dis?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, Lemony isn't here.
Legally, you have to do the press conference if it's a match against the player.
When it's a new phone, who dis?
I see, so it's Jeff Yazzie, a player that you want.
Jeff Yazzie. I mean, the name sounds cool.
Yeah.
How's it spelled?
Yazzie.
Rings a bell. I think I have him shortlisted.
Of course you do. He's a famous member of the Yazzie dynasty.
And what?
Wouldn't that be Yazzie, not Yazzie?
Oh, he's an American kid. I don't know. Maybe I
I
scouted
was
him because I thought it'd
commenting
be funny.
on the.
No, I don't need him. Determination. Okay, his personality and determination are good though.
Yeah, exactly.
Resolute. Hello. What?
Avius, Uhu, Rogue, Llama.
Technology.
I'm just offended at being called British.
Look, I could have gone deeper. If I had gone deeper, I would have changed it to German. I would have changed the name of the paper. But when I was getting to that level, I was like, this is too much effort.
Well, that's fair. That's fair. I'm still offended though.
At work today, someone had a little 3-week-old kitten. Yeah, very cute. And they're like, "Oh, do you want her?" I'm like, "Oh, I have a cat already."
I met a very fat friendly cat today.
And my wife was
Really
like,
one
"You
of my
better
clients.
not get any more cats." So
When did Luca Romero get Curl's ball? Nice.
Uhu.
I didn't see a notification for that.
So I enjoy how with the asterisk that I have on my name from last season, I get to see notes like player enjoys playing for Jenna Varson, asterisk. I have to like remind myself, no, that doesn't mean that the game is caveating that.
Just realized I'm only 3 points behind Dortmund.
I'll
That's
say it.
wild.
Carmick's going to win the league.
Uhu, Rogue. Listen, I just want to die. It's a hockey night. My team's in a very bad state right now.
I mean, I would also like it if you died to me. I've not been doing as well as I would like to be.
Bring it on.
I mean, 6
I'll try.
points separate 4th and 12th. Almost halfway through the season.
That's the sign of a healthy league.
It's the
pretty
championship last year.
Yeah, the healthiest league, the championship.
It's actually
Honestly,
mostly a sign of an
fine.
extremely unhealthy league in that there are 2 teams that are
No,
like
you see, that's how
destroying
we
the
fix
league
it.
and then everyone else is in the middle.
So what we do is we destroy Eintracht Berlin and Hertha Frankfurt, and then it's perfect. We've achieved footballing nirvana.
It is the structure of the league to reinforce these inequalities. We must
8.11.
overthrow the German FA and replace them with
Well, I mean, we're basically a military junta in this scenario. aren't we?
8.53.
Yes.
Wait, does that make me Nestle?
Fear.
No. No, you're the Umbrella Corporation. We've established this.
Yeah, but Nestle steals water from poor people. That's somehow more evil, right?
Do you steal?
Yeah.
Do you personally steal water from poor people? Is that-
No,
is
that
Nestle is way more evil than the Umbrella Corporation.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, I just want to make
Yeah.
sure.
And like the Umbrella Corporation owns Hunk, from what I can recall about.
That's right, they do own a hunk.
Incredible.
Yeah, the Umbrella Corporation would steal the water with some sort of bioweapon that would turn on them.
Well, it's the combat data. They want the combat data.
All right. Also, we got the St. Pauli 1860 Munchen Derby that I can't be there for. I'm in fucking Dortmund.
Most important match of the season.
I recommend you switch to a 4-3-3 DMY.
Kill that man.
I actually kind of hate having internationals on my team because it means I can't play them. They just get like tired really early in the season.
Enzo Malo continues to only be rated for 75 minutes of action. It has been it has been, I think, exactly a week since he's come back from injury, so it does make sense. Did I save my basic football?
Habeas, Verdant, Fufu, Rogue, Cecil.
Yes, in a sec.
Gravishell is actually having a shit year.
He's annoyed that you can't pronounce his name.
Just Oh man, how annoying is it when one of those guys who climbs skyscrapers for Insta falls off and then like leaves a pancake on the
Has that happened?
Yeah, it just happened.
Well,
That's annoying or just like kind of sad?
you climb a big
Well,
thing.
it's pretty fucking. Imagine you were on the street. You're not the guy. He's dead. Look at Instagram. You're on the street. The guy like falls.
Oh
on
yeah,
the
well, if he
street.
fell on me or near me, that's
No,
exactly
it's
so.
just, it's just fucking dying in the street.
Again, I'd say upsetting more than annoying, but
Oh yeah.
Slim Jim goes up to him like, "You son of a bitch!"
No, he's dead. No. But he's kind of like, I don't like this.
No, he says it at the funeral instead.
Waits around for the family to show up as the amputees are carting the body away. It's like, hey, they ruined my day.
Oh, Bailey, what was that?
Cecil has made the Leon Bailey sound.
What the fuck was any part of that highlight?
It was it was a highlight.
Folks, Dominic Dorsaz is aggressive.
I mean, is that not always the case?
He's always, yeah. He is the angriest young man I've ever seen.
That's his secret. He's always angry.
Oh, come on, Zalewski was onside. Oh, bullshit.
Daichi Kamada.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Alright.
off anyway. Then.
Still should be put that way. Offside or not.
There was an offside in
We've got a magnet
this
ball.
morning's game, in the morning Australia-Canada game, that would drive everyone here crazy that it was called offside.
Bro, I really don't like some of the pressing the players are doing.
And we give up a dumb penalty because my center back's an idiot. Awesome.
It's really stupid that was counted as an own goal.
Okay, and then the very
He was
next
supposed to go
minute,
in, the guy just barely touched it.
Rotundo!
Oh my
Sheshko
God,
like
Rotundo.
intercepted the pass from the keeper in the defensive area, and just kind of stopped and looked at the ball like, "Wow, I did that. What should I do with it?"
Oh my god.
And then
Oh,
2 minutes later, Rotundo gets an assist for
I need
Hooge
you
Donk.
fuckers to be able to keep possession for like
Oh, yes.
keep possession in the attacking third like at all. Also, there we go. If that goal had been called off, I would have been
Be nice if we would stop like lumping the ball forward to
aquaplaned.
my one midfielder.
My goalie just came out, didn't get it, and we only survived because their striker missed the openest goal in the history of open goals.
All right.
And he
Half
missed
time.
it bad. I'm talking like 20 yards wide. I'm actually shocked.
Oh,
I have
Nope.
moved above Hoffenheim on the table.
maybe
Um,
good
uh,
tackling.
So I was trying to figure out why my center backs are further up the pitch on the average position chart than my fullbacks. And I realized it's because I've had so many corners that they've spent half the match.
Oh, I just got a pen.
I'm up 2-0 at the half, and I injured one of mine's as player, so this is going perfectly.
Sounds like the opposite of perfect.
No, that's pretty perfect. I'll be honest.
What was that?
Wow, I can't believe that Karmic is now a Frankfurt fan.
Oh no, my like deep-seated
A Moonship player just did some
Nemesis of
fucking
the
wizard
field.
magic teleporting garbage and scored a goal.
He's found his weapon.
Dude, I don't get it.
Sheshko,
Belio should not have like a good crossing,
What the?
but he just does
Oh,
some
he
nasty
did it.
shit sometimes.
What the absolute fuck was that?
It
What
was.
the hell?
My
also,
guys never
the game's
played this
syncing
well.
up
I
again.
don't-
I don't like this about FM. I don't like that it syncs
Shut
up.
the fuck up, Cecil. You are like literally one of the top teams every season.
It's true, but I just had Karmic hand me my ass. And after who handed me my ass, I needed a good moment.
almost everyone gets their ass handed to them by Uhu. I think my ass man has won a game against Uhu though.
He has.
All right.
Maybe
Just
that's
like
maybe
I
only
should
the
take a
AI
break
can
from those
defeat
games.
Uhu. Maybe
that's
we're
true,
too
'cause
human
Iron
in our
also
approaches.
drew with him.
Maybe only robots can defeat the most robotic human. No, doesn't make sense.
The Bayern game was 100% due to my team not being sharp, because I had so many go off the fucking post that should have been goals. That's why I was so mad about
There
it.
you go, Benny. First half hat trick. Sheshko stole the ball from like on a short pass in the box, the other side. Very nice goal. Oh no, behind Hoffenheim. They must be winning.
None of my players want to win a fucking second ball. to save their fucking lives.
Oh man, Jed Spence, holy shit, you fucking Jed Spence, you tried.
What the fuck? I hate
Four times a
XG.
goal.
I hate it.
The secret of XG is that it isn't real, right? You gotta exist in a space where XG isn't real. You're not thinking about the XG. You're thinking about your actual shots, your shots on target, where those shots are, what those shots look like, if your players can make those shots.
Well,
That is
that's
all
the
entirely
thing.
true.
They can't.
However, there is some level of distraction because you don't get to see all the shots.
Like, I matched up Wolfsburg for stats, but they scored 2 goals and I didn't. And that makes me very cross. And the goals they scored make me hate my team. They're like goals where my team watches the guy run up with the ball and kick it in, and they're like, "Oh, that was pretty nice. Good job."
Folks, Dortmund 2, HSV 2.
Arminia Bielefeld just had their first shot of the game 80 minutes in.
Was it a goal?
No.
Sad.
I was
I
fully
presume-
expecting it to be, not
I'm
gonna lie.
presuming you're up more than 1 goal.
And I'm now up 2. I just scored a second.
All right. Oh, so it would have been an equalizer, which is actually.
It would have been an equalizer and would have pissed me the fuck off.
Also, Jed Spence has finally realized I've been talking shit about him for like coming on a year and a half now. And he's decided to be really good. 2 games in a row.
You're right, Bill. You should have made it 5-0. 5-1. I didn't know that former Boston Bruin Patrick Seguin is on. I guess that was Tyler Seguin.
This.
There you go.
Bielefeld did have a shot. They had a shot at the 10th minute.
Yes, on their own net.
Yeah.
Does not generally count.
Also, I believe that 1860 is gonna get a goal back.
I don't.
Oh shit.
Cecil?
Has Uhu put
Yeah, we're
enough?
just doing subs.
Has Uhu put enough goals past the post for the comeback?
No, we should be alright.
Oh fuck, Bailey.
Verdant?
Yeah.
Hurry up with these damn subs. I'm gonna go
Damn,
insane.
dude. Brahan Gruda.
It's taken me a second. I'm thinking. I'm using my brain matter.
You're not allowed to think while you're winning. This
So
should be the
poor,
new
baby.
rule of the game. No
Well,
thinking
yeah,
while
if I
winning.
start it, will never be an instinctive striker that way.
Exactly.
They're just
Not an
never gonna make it
egoist.
through blue lock.
Well, I'm
Also-
currently the coach right now, so maybe that's for the best.
You sure, Uhu? Everything
Yeah.
under control?
Wait, we already
The
finished
game's
it.
over.
All right. I just saw the 90+4 goal and was like, ugh.
Lamau.
Gruda did make it interesting, I guess.
Come on, Nador. Did he actually like take a fucking shot on that?
Well, Lavia has not scored a goal for you yet. Oh no, he scored a goal in
Enjoy the
European.
in our
play.
game, Jim. The two highlights were corner headers.
Yeah,
Good game in the sense that it was
worked
tactically
out for
very
you that
challenging.
time.
Yeah. Honestly, I think I've been literally doing corners wrong for about maybe 2 seasons. I just realised I might have the two centre backs like the wrong way round, and I just switched.
He's
No,
That was- it would be nice
I
if you got
recently
it.
changed
He's
my
offside.
corners. So
he was
I
literally
changed my
like
corners
standing
into,
offside.
like,
Yeah, no, but it was a nice.
my
it was a
center
nice
backs
shot,
weren't
though.
marking the fucking post,
too
that
bad.
they're marking the tall players. I thought I conceded because of that. And then your players were just standing at the post this time, and so they didn't like, get marked. Very annoying. I don't like it.
Yeah.
No,
It's like
the
the-
Wizards
I have
players,
the
designing
weakest
is
goddamn
garbage.
defense.
True. This is a true statement about Freiburg.
I am just leaky at the back as hell. Like, not even on
Hey,
great shots.
Šeško's scored 4 goals though. That's pretty.
Oh yeah, no,
wait,
that-
his penalty.
Yeah, he missed a penalty. And he did just have a fourth goal called back.
Just concede fewer goals, Lamau.
You know, that's a coward's punt. You know what? Fine. How about 100 million for Gavin Bazunu
You got 100 million?
You don't have
up
that money.
front?
Yeah.
You don't have the.
I haven't got the juice for that.
You told
So-
everybody what happened to
Hey,
your money.
how?
Yeah.
Hey,
If you
hey,
can
Oblin.
meet his minimum fee release clause for clubs in the Champions League and also qualify for the Champions League, I guess.
So I'm not a club in the Champions League. Can I get a deal on Gavin Bazunu?
No, you cannot. You do not have.
I mean,
Come on,
Freiburg
frequent-
is
can I,
currently
like-
a club in the Champions League. So.
Can I spend some of my fucking? Can I spend some of my? Can I spend some of my rewards points?
Oh, you think that's what this is?
Ooh, Karmic calling in all the favors.
I didn't know that there were oblit reward points.
Karmic shows up to the Oblit's house with a dump truck full of like gift cards.
So Šeško has missed a penalty and had 2 goals called back, and he still has a hat trick.
What a week.
So
He's a
I've
hat trick
been-
of goals and a hat trick of almost goals.
Yeah. He's been, as the kids say, rampant.
Dude, is this what?
I have very little belief that that is actually something that the kids say.
Maybe not
But you
right
have to
now.
remember that Habeas is like 100 years old.
That is
What
true.
are the kids saying these
Back
days?
in
So
my
everyone
day,
is a kid
I would
to him.
tie an onion around my belt because that was the style of the day.
Mind you, there was a
Ties
yellow
there.
onion, not a red onion. You couldn't get those on account of the war.
I like
thought you
this
were
meme
just an
about
onion
old
for
people
when-
now, uselessly for old people.
Habeas said it better because his mic is crunchy, unlike yours, Cecil. You have a young
Also,
man's
yeah.
mic.
What ancient piece of media is this a reference to?
Simpsons.
Before it was bad.
Yeah,
So-
the
like
days
30
of
fucking years
ancient
old.
yore, you may have heard.
I actually have never heard. The Simpsons is
Ah.
never. The Simpsons, like Saturday Night Live, has never been good in my lifetime.
What year were you born
Fuck
again,
off.
Karmic?
It's true that SNL has never been funny.
It is true that SNL has never been funny.
This is
I
this
think
is me.
if he's like,
This is
you
me
know,
saying the
1996.
correct answer, aka 92, to see if that
oh,
gets
that's a
reaction.
lie. Oh, that's bullshit.
I don't
Well,
have an
Simpsons
opinion.
has definitely been good since then. Let's see. When did The Principal and the Pauper first air? Original air date, September 28th, 1997. So if you were born before that, The Simpsons was definitely good in your lifetime.
What was that? A bad? Was that the one that jumped the shark?
Let
or something?
fucking go, Nobenlala Equalizer.
That's the one that people always point to as the border between The Simpsons being good and The Simpsons not being as good anymore.
I'm imagining an increasingly intense rivalry between Ulrich and Lala.
Oh, do it, yeah. Hell yeah.
So, is
So
there?
I have since my match ended, I have spent that. I've been making I'm making a new emote for Twitch, which is a radioactive football.
I do enjoy your radioactive football.
So, I want to ask: are we going to get a save for the upcoming transfer window?
This would probably be the time to drop it.
Criminal.
I'm fine
Or either
either
that or
way.
like a couple of sessions down the line. 'Cause it technically doesn't open till
Till
1st
the
of
next
January,
time we play, yeah.
Criminal.
So
Yeah,
Well,
but
I
like
think I
we're
might
not
leave
gonna
it a
have any
session.
games before the next.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I suppose it depends what date we end up on in the next 15 minutes, really. But yeah, we'll think about it.
I mean, does it? Because if we go to next session before getting a save, we're going to get like through a large chunk of the window before we actually would get.
Well, except we might not because people might be doing like I think it's better to have the save before we get to the window.
Yeah, I'm fine
If that
regardless.
continues, Cecil.
sorry.
You were agreeing with each other, but making it sound like you disagreed just then.
No, they were all disagreeing with me, to be fair.
That's true, I guess.
So yeah, no, fuck it. I'll just put it up after this. You're right, really. It's not the end of the world one way or the other.
Fucking pissed about the goal I fucking conceded.
What if I'm pissed about your audio connection?
Yeah, that was like, what was that?
Are
That
you
was their-
listening to
That's like-
big band
Yeah,
music?
that's their
or-
stand.
Bam started
That's
playing
like,
in the
it's like
background.
you get hacked.
This is like JoJo and Verdum is using their stand.
Look, there was
Stand
just a
back,
trumpet
sound.
going off to celebrate Lala's equalizer.
Brent's whole
Fucking
audio
Nintendo.
setup is a bunch of like exposed wires that occasionally touch.
I've been using the same thing for like 10 years now, same mic. Huh.
Nah,
God, I have to go through the fucking matchups at the start of the season again. Fuck me.
I would be mad this session, but basically me and Elbrack and also Verder lost all our games, so it hasn't changed at the bottom of the table.
I just
I'm
don't
fine.
want to be relegated because I know my team is gonna fucking explode if it does.
Oh, hey, in the
You also have
relegation,
money issues.
I'm actually in the
am-
promotion slots at the halfway mark. I'm shocked.
Enzo Malo had a great game. This is everything's coming up HSV, just in time for just in time for the break to really get things to settle.
conceding 33 goals in just 17 matches. Oh my god, I am terrible.
I'd love to get 3 updates on this St. Pauli 1860 game. because I have-
Rogue, you gave Leon Bailey a twisted ankle.
Was she fucking broken?
I don't appreciate that.
I am looking forward to Mainz winning the league.
Oh, I gotta make it.
Both times I played Mainz, I beat the shit out of them this season.
Yeah.
I drew 3-3 with Mainz in my first match with them.
And the time I played Mainz, I beat the shit out of them and lost 1-0, so...
Well, then they must be crushing the rest of us.
Cecil, why are you doing press conferences?
Huh? Look, no one was waiting for me. Like, I was ahead on that continue, so... You can't say shit if I was ahead on the continue.
Cecil, don't do your own PR.
I do it sometimes.
I'm glad Gladbach has gotten shot in the head. I'm gonna kill my creation. Very Vince McMahon voice.
Well, so if I win my game in hand against Red Bull, I will leap to 6th in the table.
And
3
I've gone
points
from
off fifth
being-
is
I was 4 goals under my expected goals allowed, like a session or 2 ago, and now I'm up to equal to them.
So nothing is happening, right? There's no deals, there's no nothing. I'm hounding everybody. Gran, Uhu, Bisk, Cecil.
Oh cool, my best DM is suspended for the Hertha match. Fuck.
All right, I got Bayern at home, which maybe.
because of player raises, I am now 8,000 below my wage budget. Because when they took away my transfer money, they also cut my open wage budget, which was set so that when the players hit like their 20 or 30 games with the club and got like a $5,000 or $10,000 raise, or €10,000 raise, they would be covered. But now I'm shy. I'm gonna get yelled at by my board.
Seems like you've overspent.
They're fucking cowards.
I can't believe you've overspent the budget.
Cthulhu
I'm
and
only-
Elbrak.
I'm only 20 million in the red so far.
Or you,
Oh my god, more different Saudi teams are coming. Oh wait, no, this is a UAE team.
Announcements.
Oh, that's so much better.
Announcements to all valued followers of twitch.tv/Dr. The radioactive football has dropped.
Take cover.
Which
Find
one's
shelter.
out then? Honestly, that just seems reckless.
Let's fucking.
Dominic Sorsaz is mad at me.
Oh, I need to refresh for
Yes.
the.
As I said, Dominic Sorsaz is mad at me.
Because you didn't play him as
Forced
pressing
continuing.
forward.
No, I have been playing as him pressing forward. Now he's mad that he's not starting enough games, and he's complaining right after he started, like, got his last game.
Well, yeah, it's that time of year. People go and evaluate stuff.
Dortmund made 611 passes. Hamburg made 477 passes. This is normal. This is normal football.
The little
Most
guy
yellow
says
cards. 3 cards.
your radioactive ball makes his feet nice and warm, but now he has a real bad cough.
Cough's good. That means that the football's working.
Yeah, the cleansing molecules have begun getting rid of the illness that is in your
Habeas
body.
Dorcas?
Yes, I know. I have to deal with this shitty kid that I bought for $1 billion.
Oh, that's crazy.
Endrick?
Oh! Well, you know, maybe you could fix your budgetary issues by selling.
Is that player Elish Mariba?
I'll buy him
Oh,
for
no.
50 million.
I like Elias Moriba, and he was cheap.
Who's the fucked up guy?
This is
Dorsaz.
Dominic Dorsaz, who I bought for $80 million from Jim.
Oof, that's a lot of money.
Dominic Dorsaz, who you bought in the summer window,
Yep.
is he trying to force a move yet?
No, he's just mad that he's not getting enough playing time.
So you're saying there's a chance?
But yeah, if you have $80 million.
He's got 9 days. I'm not gonna buy a fucking. Hello? Who the fuck am I?
Carmack, I know you got 10 off his thingy.
Wait. blue lock is about strikers. But all Lovros Vonarek does is assist.
Not a real striker.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, it's about strikers now, and then they're going to realize they need some way to feed the ball to the striker, so they'll have to do a blue lock for supporting.
Nope. There's an entire character who is a midfielder.
Also, like, the premise of Blue Lock is that the Japan national team is really good at doing all those things, but it doesn't have a striker who can actually, like, finish all their chances.
I get how they feel sometimes. Sometimes that happens to me. A lot of time that's happened to me because it's fucking Dipwood.
I'm just yelling at my board really quick.
Who people have offered to buy Lucas Hradicki.
I wonder if I should ask my board for more money. Doesn't hurt to ask.
I always ask my board for money. They've never, ever once actually accepted. Unless it's for next season. If the next season, they're like, sure, man.
Bro, the new board cut ties with one of my Turkish affiliate. That's crazy. Most of the fucking young players are Turks.
Yeah, Turkey has good players.
Sounds like you might have to implement turquoise lock.
No one didn't make me mad. 3 out of 10.
I need to answer some offers I received for a player who I promised to sell. If you don't mind me taking like a whole minute to look at this.
Oh yeah, like
Or,
2
or,
minutes.
not closing out the second 9 o'clock happens.
You have 2 minutes.
I know,
So
but
why don't you
I
just
can't,
do it at the beginning of next session?
because I probably won't be there on time next session. Have you noticed? I have trouble getting here on time because I have assholes for employees.
Okay, fair enough.
Cecil slowly turning into the petit bourgeois.
I
have no sympathy for a boss.
Cecil's
I
trapped in
tried-
middle management. He's not labor, but he's no longer labor, but he's certainly not capital.
Well, what ends up happening is that I end up covering for them because I was labor not that long ago and I know what it's like, but now they take advantage of me and I'm the one working 50, 60 hours while they go on vacation.
I just applied for
Don't do
official
that.
membership to my union. I can no longer have sympathy for bosses. I'm sorry.
Well, no, I it's fine.
As a boss, man,
Cecil, just do your
You're-
thing.
you're now Albrecht's enemy.
Yeah.
Not
See,
personal.
we should really
Thought
be
he was
running
about
things
to
in
admit to
the
being a boss
German
man.
style, where where by statute, any company with more than 50 employees, the employees get like a third of the seats on the board, and the owners, the capital, only gets a third of the seats on the boards, and the other third has to be a compromise.
Yeah, I wish it was like that. That'd be pretty cool.
Also, pretty much every single company above 50 people in Germany has to be unionized.
Really
It all
glad.
works great right up until they fuck over the southern half of Europe to maintain their living standards as a whole.
And the
Yeah.
club won't give me more money for some reason.
Cowards.
Must be rough.
I'm tempted to ask for more transfer budget.
I wish asking too many times could actually make the board dislike you.
No, it would be nice.
They should eventually get tired of your shit.
I can't ask to increase this season's transfer budget.
Yeah, I guess because there isn't one.
Hey,
Yeah,
Noah,
every
build a new
time-
stadium for me.
That's actually my my poison pill plan for when I resign this game. I'm gonna not tell anybody, but ask to buy it or build a new stadium, and then
Dude, when you buy the stadium, it's like $1 billion.
it's
all
it's like $1 trillion. It's crazy.
Jesus.
All right.
Honestly, I'm fine with you just throwing Frankfurt on your way.
Yeah.
I mean,
no,
I got
do.
them to buy the stadium in some testing I was doing in the save once, and it was like £60 million. Which is a lot of money, but it's... Yeah.
So are we free?
It is the hour, so somebody was asking to do something or whatever.
No, I did it.
Oh, right, okay, then we're done.
Okay. Good game, except for
Good
me,
game.
which
God
was I had a
bless.
bad game.
Should I re-sign Dominic Dorsaz?